Oh, crackers. I meant to get something to wipe this down with. Shnikes. What shall I use? What shall I use? Is there a paper towel in here anywhere? Yes, right there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's go. Ka-cha, ka-cha. Right there. Hup. Not so sure what that is, but cool. And something to scrape that off. Yo, what up? Where's the scrapey thingy? Scrapey boy. That's too scrapey. What can I use to get that up off there? Oh, my God's goodness gracious. No. Yeah, I'll try this, I guess. How goes it? Whatever this is not a fan of this. Yuck. Ew. Must have been stuff when oh, it gotta have been that resin. Yo, what's going on, Grave? How goes it? I'm trying to clean this table off so I can put my lasers on it, but what something weird over here. So that's pretty cool. Fan of that. Yo, finally, I'm back. Can you hear me? I think I got my internet situation figured out. Yo, what's going on? 1 minute, let me throw this away. Good job. Oh, maybe that'll work. No, that's just gonna gouge it. I mean, it should be all right. I'll just put something over the top of it. Yo, what's going on? How goes it? I'm cleaning my table off here so I can get my lasers and stuff moved over, and then I can start doing some leather work over here, and then maybe move my green screen down here to this little like spa or something. I don't know. I gotta get this thing like up. Yo, what's going on? Your day looks productive. Yeah, I feel like I actually did get a little bit done today. Surprisingly, that's something, but a lot of it's just like over here. But I mean, something, I swept some, moved some stuff around. I got some ideas. I made a shirt the other day. I gave a like. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Likes are appreciated. Even if you don't, the chat is also appreciated. You know, just hanging out, saying something. Let me see here. I do get to move that over, but I want to clean the rest of the table off, I guess. I gave a like. Heck yeah, friends. I appreciate you all. Let me say, I want to wipe this down real quick. And then I have a better view out this window too, so when the lasers are going, see, this is a much nicer view. Well, I mean, not really from where you're at, because you're not on a very good mic stand. But there's a different view. So it'd be nice to get this set up a little bit differently. And then hopefully we can start working on our business a little bit and then get some stuff done to... There. I did just definitely use Windex to clean my table, so, you know, no judgment, I hope. Subway dude, what's going on? Subway like the sandwich or Subway like the train? Or both? Subway, Subway. I subbed? Heck yeah, appreciate it. You guys rock. I just got to 400 yesterday, and I'm trying to chip away at 500. It's been pretty good. I've gotten like 100. What do you do on this channel? You seem cool. I like to just chat. Right now I'm going through not a midlife crisis, but I'm about to leave my job of 11 years. They gave us a buyout, so I'm just going to try to document or like hang out, see what I can do in the next year, and see if I can like find a way to replace UPS in my life. But I don't know. So that'll be fun. You can watch a dude either have a midlife crisis or maybe we'll figure out how to do something cool. But I have laser engravers. Me and my friend are trying to make a business where we make and sell wallets or just like other leather goods. I have 3D printers. I don't know if you like 3D printing at all. Stuff like that. Subway sandwich, because why not? I mean, exactly, dude. Why not? Do you live alone? No, my girlfriend's in the house. I'm trying to start a cult low-key, though. Wait, I fucked it up. Let's start a cult. No, I'm not really trying to start a cult, but... No, I live in a very small rural area, though. Like, this is where I grew up, but it's not bad. But yeah, no, I have a house. This is my art studio. 1 minute, I'll show you around. Hold this. This is just my, like, space. Mind you, my friend lived here in the winter. He works at UPS also, but he was living in his car. So I let him stay in my art studio. I have a little wood stove, propane stove. Up here is like a little studio thing space I'm working on. But yeah, my house is out through there. That's my house. That's my car. Yeah, that's just basically just hanging out with me, see what's going on. I want to learn about stuff. I like learning. I like ranting about politics. I'll debate people with silly ideas or ideas I think are silly. If I let my hair down, people think I look like Jesus. There's that. You can watch a white guy turn a bunch of locks in his hair, because that's what I'm also doing. But yeah, that's kind of what this channel's about. A little bit of everything, a lot about nothing. But right about now, I do got to move the laser over here, I think. Let me see. Where should I... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Oh, I also made this shirt yesterday. That's the name of our leather goods company. But yeah, so I'm just working on making shirts and stuff too. What's going on, Venus? How goes it? My hair looks kind of good like that today. Still the hairline's a little jacked up, but you know, whatever. Long hair, don't care. So yeah, sounds cool, heck yeah. So if you like just learning about stuff, or if you got anything interesting you'd like to share, for sure. I'm here to learn, brother. I wanted to be a teacher. I grew up, well, I didn't grow up. I went to college to be a teacher, and then I just became a UPS driver, which ironically enough, my last name is Brown, so it was like, must have been my destiny. Except for that destiny kind of sucked. It was good money, but it was not worth the harassment, especially when I have money isn't real especially when I have money isn't real tattooed on my arm. So, but yeah, it's just kind of what's going on. Yeah, this might be a little bit better, a little higher up. Yeah, I don't feel so much like you're staring right at my chesticles. My eyes are up here, guys. Habibi, come to Dubai. Brother, I would go to Dubai, maybe not right this second. I don't think the U.S. Embassy is going to let me fly there. Here in Norway, the clock is 22:50. It's 10:05 right now. Dang, friend. I mean, that's like, yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of me. 6 hours and a minute behind me, apparently. Norway sounds like a beautiful place to visit, though. I'd like to go check out Norway. I think they have hats there. It's like the latitude line. It's like something parallel. But they make like cool beanies, I saw. Someone I know from a video had one. Not that I know. Someone I saw in a video had one. I was like, what the heck is that from? I think it was Norway. Where from where did you are? From where did you are? Like, where am I right now? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm in Maine. Like the United States, like real northeast United States. Land of the ice and snow? Not really, but I mean, pretty close. Lots of snow around here. Not right now. The snow just went away, but it's still kind of muddy out. We've had mud season right now. So like everyone's dooryard is just chock full of ruts and slippery stuff. It's kind of wild. Yeah. So how are things over in Norway though? What's something you can tell me about Norway? I'd like to go check it out sometime. Is it as like chill as everyone says? I don't know how that many people that say that, but yeah, it's pretty green out there right now, but she still looks kind of like she's just so like it's like a weird color of everything. It's like it could be nice, but it's just like wet and soggy. Usually there's no deer out there right now though. Usually there's like a bunch of deer out in my backyard. Like we counted like 15 the other night just hanging out for just no reason. Just being deer, you know. Let's see. Put that mic thing back on there. It's rainy and windy. Yeah, it's been like that here too. Yo, Oliver, what's cracking? How goes it? In India, it's 1:30 a.m. right now. Yeah, I've been staying up way too late, but since I'm getting ready to get done UPS, they've just been kind of handing days off. And like I said, I'm just done with it. The 26th, I'm out of there. I picked my vacations, and they're like the earliest ones in March, so hopefully I'll get my checks for those before the buyout check comes. But yeah, I really got to start cleaning this like area up so my friend can bring the leather stuff over so we can start working on that. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Why? What's up? I'm good. How are you? Are you good? Are you great? Let's see here. What was I gonna move over there next? I gotta hang my like posters and stuff up there. I gotta bring some of my like stuff downstairs. And like I want to put my fish poster up there because I could probably film over there and bring the green screen down and then do some like actual videos. Yeah, thanks. Sweet. That's good. Glad to hear it, man. Everyone in the chat, if you hit me with a like, I'd appreciate it. Maybe if not, that's cool too. If not, you can throw a roast in the chat. But it's got to be a creative one. Your mom was a Viking and your dad was a Confederate colonial. See, dude, perfect timing. Someone actually told me that I have a Confederate soldier's face starter kit. And I was like, bro, that's pretty fucking witty. Most people just come in here and say, homeless Jesus? And I'm like, brother, I'm in a house at least. Like, I liked and subbed. Hey, I appreciate it, Oliver. Yeah, did you? No, I've never been to India. My brother-in-law was a Zambia, Africa. Heck yeah, friend. Tie a double ponytail. Like, double ponytail, brother? What are you talking about, bro? I think that's a weird request, actually, there, meme god. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I could look, oh my god, that'd be fucking hilarious, brother. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I don't have another hair tie, or I would. What country are you in? Not a country where I can be doing this. They'll be sending me off to the draft here, boys. You have a graceful roast reception, brother. Heck yeah, dude. I'm here for the roast. I like a good funny roast, but it's got to be creative. Like I want to hear something good. Like I said, there's so many different things. What are you gonna say to me? Oh, I got low T. It's like, bro, you're just mad. I've got more hair on my face than you have on your body, and it's like, people are like, you look like Aquaman. Yeah, kinda. I guess. Jason Momoa. I wish, brother. Maybe give me some more tattoos. That would be sick. I'm going to start doing some workouts, so I got my kettlebell out of my camper yesterday, so let's start doing some of that. Try different hairstyle. Dude, like, we could do funny stuff on, that would be funny. I'm going to keep the hair, though, but I'll do funny stuff with it. Ow, like, pull these fucking knots, bro. Let's do a straight top knot. I look like Cindy Lou Who. What's the girl from Napoleon Dynamite with the side hair bun, you know what I mean? And then we go, womp. How's that look? That looks pretty good, eh? That one's pretty funny. I actually should walk around like that. That would be pretty good. You look like the Spanish guy that sits in ice for multiple hours a day. Bro, do I really look Spanish? Because that's probably a compliment, dude. The light's pretty nice. I don't know. Do I look tan? Is it like, do I have jaundice? Looking great. Hell yeah, brother. Like, share, subscribe. Share this. Spread the hair. Then I could do like my beard out in like little side things and I'd look like I was in a 90s band. Like Static X if it went like jazz. Yeah, definitely Static X if it went jazz. Or like they didn't have a guitarist and they just got the guy from Peter, Paul, and Mary. So either Peter or Paul. Yep. Bro, if I didn't think having... I can't even look at myself right now. My child, oh my God, my child would disown me. If I had long hair, I'd try different hairstyles. Brother, I mean, I don't know if I'm putting locks in my hair, but I mean, yeah, I don't have any hair ties out here. I look like every bearded woman's like wet dream, dude. Look at this. It's like a reverse ponytail. Oh my Lord. Do the black beard thing where he sets his beard on fire. Dude, that ain't even funny. I've done that with a dab rig. I was like going to hit a dab and the next thing you know, my hair's like down in the thing. And I was like, well, there's one way to get rid of your burnt ends. I have long hair, but I'm a girl. Yeah, I mean, I have long hair and people call me a girl, so I guess it's like fair, right? You look like Xavier Roots' family. Yeah, touche, touche. I look like John Butler Trio if he fell off the wagon. Fart on weed and smoke it. Brother, I ain't farting on anything but your mom. And that's just because she paid me $20 for that. Farts are flavored. Yeah, dude, I know. She told me that. Did you hear her say that, bro? That's fucked up, man. I can't even believe that. Are you on Aura Farm? What do you mean, Aura Farm? Jesus died on the cross so you could live, brother? Brother, I'm right here. Don't tell me that. I'm literally right here. The real gray fall. Farts are flavor. That's heinous behavior, though, not gonna lie. What is it with all this fart maxing, dude? My TikTok, everyone's eating fucking kimchi. My nose is running. Oh my God. Fucking dirt out here. Pardon. All right. Oh, I got a no-bake cookie, mother suckers. Buddy, read my text again. Jesus died on the cross so you could live, brother. Yeah, I read it, right? Jesus died on the cross so you could live, brother. Yeah, I heard that. Have you ever been in a class 5 fartnado? No, but I've been in a class 5 shartnado. It was a bad time, dude. Bro's got God on his phone labeled as roommate. No, it's labeled dad. Worst dad. Dad, aura farming is like Gen slang alpha term for deliberately acting cool, stylish, or charismatic to gain. No, I don't think that I'm doing that. This is just usually who I am. People have always, like, even when I was a small child, my mom would always tell me, like, people are drawn to talk to me. Like, they would come, like, I'd be just in my car as a little kid at the store, and people would be coming up and fucking, trying to chat with me all the time. And, like, I've always had a job where I had to interact with people, and people are always just like, oh, dude, I really like talking to you. I'm overwhelming at some points. Yo, Alfie, what's up? So corn or horn? Creamed corn? No. Cream horn? No. Is that what you're talking about? Bro is not aura farming. He is just existing. Stop. Bro, this is it, brother. I've got a tattoo of a tapestry I've had for 10 years. I'm sitting here with a no-bake cookie. I'll laser you something. I'll make you a shirt, dude. Like, what do you want from me? I got a mushroom picture over here. I've got mushrooms to grow over there. Like, I 3D print this, and then I'll 3D print this. Like, I don't know what you want me to make. Dude, I'm just here living my best life, brother. I think Dre... Corn the band, I mean, like, some of it. Just saying, whoever said Aura Farm. No, I know. One time I scanned myself at the gift shop and it said 0, and I looked to my BFF like I'm priceless. She said, no, or worthless. Dude, savage friend, but also the type of friend that you need. Oh, hell no, Gooner Jesus is live again. Brother, I've never not been live. I've actually tried to go live 8 times, and I finally think I got my Wi-Fi extender fixed out here. So, like, hey, yo, you too, Oliver, I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate the like and the sub. Heck yeah, you'll be in to check out Gooner Jesus again at some point, I'm sure. Type if you propose this girl in a beat. Dude, wait, what? Type if guy to propose to his girl on the beach. No, I wouldn't do it there, but I did do it at a barbecue place, my favorite barbecue spot. Well, it's actually our favorite barbecue spot. And I called ahead and I had him put it on the specials board. I was like, hey, can you do this for me? And then like when we got up to line and we were ordering, she had to read all the way down through. She was like, oh my God, is that me? Oh my God, is that me? And now we don't live together. She's an absolutely awful person. I could probably wish I would have had a baby with Hitler. So don't, just because you propose somewhere cute, make sure it's worth it. What's your favorite band? Probably the band Fish or something along those lines. It depends on my mood, but I like all music. So like whatever you got, like favorite dog breed. I have a Shepherd Husky Poodle mix. His name is Finley. And then I also have his mother, who's just a Shepherd Husky. But I like German Shepherds. I like all dogs. I'm a UPS driver, at least for 10 more days. Do you like own a very costly burger shop with expensive brick walls, live, laugh, and love on the wall? No, it's a live, laugh toaster bath. And then it would only sell burgers and no French fries, onion rings. That would be it. And that would be called No Guys. All girls. I would want all girls in my restaurant. I did work at a little expensive burger trailer called the Happy Belly, though, and the owner was this like 60-year-old gay man who had a Stalin mustache, but he made the dankest fucking burgers. It was great. Your cat is cute? Yeah, my cat is pretty cute. Have you seen my cat? Probably. Somewhere, yeah. I don't know if you checked out some of my stuff, but yeah. Luigi, the little black cat, if that's who you're talking about, his name's Luigi Mangione, because we're from Maine, and we hate healthcare CEOs and Fourth Amendment seizure violations. So just throwing that out there. Shave right now. Brother, no. Go to Dagestan and forget? Yeah, dude, I could go to Dagestan and forget. And then what am I going to do? Wrestle a bear or play that weird basketball game they have? Like, yeah, right. Khabib can stay over there. Do you like the Blue Leafs, like the hockey team? Like, I don't know that much about, like, hockey, honestly, if that's what you're talking about. Why should he shave? His beard is cool as heck. Yeah, brother, my beard is cool as heck. Dude, and like your mom loved it, man. And like I said, I look like a yoga guru, even though I can't do yoga. Are you gay, bro? Like you're what? No. Your girlfriend's gay for me, though. Your mustache lit, bro? Yeah, when I started at UPS, we could only have mustaches. So for like 6 years of my life in the recent past, I looked like Ron Jeremy's mustache escaped his face and ran to me. Like he's like, oh, less sexual assault on that guy. I gotta twist it though. I have a beard straightener in the house that I like been trying to do, but like it keeps separating in the middle and I don't know why. But that's life, you know, sometimes you have a beard and sometimes she likes to split. Same thing with my ex-girlfriends. They like to split. Ooh, God, tell us some crazy UPS stories. Oh, brother, let me see here. Like crazy as in what? Like the wildest thing I've seen? Because like I personally have only seen like, I saw a plane crash, like a UPS plane was sitting on the runway to take off in my first job. If you go to Norway in a place called Jerusalem, Sand Kiwi, okay. If I ever go to Norway, hopefully you'll be around to tell me about that. Life is like a beard. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. Yeah, but the last time I even trimmed my beard a little bit and screwed it up, my son came in and was like, trim her a little short there, did you, bud? And I'm like, cool, man, you can't even grow a mustache. What's going on with you? I've had a beard and like chest hair since 8th grade. And the thing that sucks is like I'm like 5'7", tiny little dude. So it's like my voice doesn't even really match the beard either. But I do live in the woods. My dad did sell a chain. My dad had, son, I'm cringe. You're cringe, son. You look like Rhett from the Good Mystical Morning. Thanks, I appreciate that. Please come to Norway. Everyone wants to hear Viking. Dude, Maine, I think, has some, like, Viking history. I think they landed along the coast of Maine at some point because there's, like, these Viking, like, hot sayings. I don't know. It's weird. There's, like, something about it. Brother, are you from? I'm from the USA. Crazy story but holy Jesus, Christopher Christ, what on God's green flat earth was that? Sorry. So where I was an air driver, I had to like wait for the airplane to take off. Like I would sit there, I'd load them on the plane, whatever, but so a life flight plane was taking off from like our little tiny airport, and it was going to one of the bigger hospitals for this guy to have surgery. So it like goes and it takes off, and then it banks a hard left. And like I'd done this for a year or so, and I was like, I've never seen a plane do that. I like sitting there a second, and then all of a sudden I look and it's just going, it's stuck right in the mud, like nose dived right in the mud. Dude got like, he was fine. They got him another flight out, but like, it was a wild time. That was probably the craziest thing I've seen. But I mean, I've seen people hit other cars. I've seen like, just like people, oh my God, Brown did that. Brown did, UPS did stuff to me. My last name is Brown, ironically. What name of cat behind? What is name of cat behind? There's no cat behind me. Exactly. Oh, okay. So there was this like package I had to deliver, and there was like no like real address on it. Like where I said, I'm in the rural part of the woods. Like, hey, anyone in here, hit me with a like at least. If you're gonna hit 6, 7, you at least better hit like, bro. But yeah, I live like kind of out. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, there was like this little path going up in there. Someone told me, like, yeah, there's a guy in a camper living up in there. So I'm like, whatever. I'll walk up in there a little ways. No longer like come up the little path. A dude is in his front yard, squatting on a bucket, taking a shit, just sitting there. And then he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, bro, what is? And he's like, I'm like, set the box down, and I'm like going away. And then he like yells. He's like, you can just leave it at the end of the road. And I was like, yeah, I was going to from now on, bro. Like, trust me. Like, what? Where in America are you from? I'm from like the Northeast, as far northeast as you can get. Like, this is like the East Coast of America. I'm up here in the hand bit. Kiwi is a shop? Yeah, I did read that. I did catch that. The other place is where you were saying that it was the place. The Kiwi's the shop in that place. Where in Northeast are you? Take a guess. It's formerly Massachusetts. If you get it, Washington? No, that's the Northwest, friend. Wrong. You're looking at your compass all wrong here. Like, you're all out of sorts. Our doors closed? Yes, my doors are closed. Why is something bad gonna happen? My door's not closed. Rhode Island? No, you're getting closer, but not really that close. Like, still like 14 hours. There you go, Maine. Good catch. Alan Watts or Terrence McKenna? Okay, so I like both a lot. You know what's going on biking? Not much, just shredding the gnar. I like Terrence McKenna a lot because I mean I'm a big believer in like psychedelics and like what they can do for you. But Alan Watts is also a very, very like thought-provoking person to listen to. Oh my God, you're from Maine? Yes, I am from Maine. Do you love me, babe? Love everybody. Love everybody. Free love, brother. Hey, gotta go. Hey, it was nice talking to you. I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, like, share, subscribe if you didn't already. I'm pretty sure you probably did, but heck yeah. Yes, I have tried salvia, and it was like I smoked it in a blunt with like regular weed and something else, and it was not a good time. Gangnam Style, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, buddy, whoop, whoop. Wop, wop. Whoop, whoop. Isn't that like ICP? What are we whoop, whooping in here, buddy? I mean, I'm for some ICP too, honestly. What psychedelic do you like best? Well, it depends on what I'm looking to do. Like, psilocybin is more of like an external, like outside, like you're trying to connect with that. And like anytime I ever did LSD, it was like more of an internal, like I wanted to think something about myself. Like I wanted to figure something else. Like figure something out. We thought there was a guy following us like in a trench coat the entire time. Whoop, whoop, then I'm home. Whoop, whoop. I'm not saying that it was a bad time, but it was just, I wasn't in a good spot to do it. That's probably one of the only like psychedelics that I've like done without trying to like take something from it. Like anytime I've ever done any other thing, it's always been like, always take something from it. Like I microdosed after my mom died to like help me deal with some shit, so. Phil Stamets? Is this literally a better Terrence McKenna? All right, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna look that up. That's a good. What's a good starter psych? I don't know. It all depends on like you need to make sure you're in a good like mental place before you even like think about it. But if you are, like I would just say like small Not recommending anybody does this. Like, always consult with your doctor. And I'm not your doctor. But probably just like low dose like psilocybin. Just take like a tiny little bit at first and see what that's like, and then work your way up to it, because some people can't handle it. Like, I wouldn't eat just like a bag of penis envy mushrooms like right off rip. That'd probably be a bad time. It's a no-bake cookie. Me and my friends used to listen to ICP all the time. Fungus Among Us, Incubus. I love Incubus. I've seen people with anxiety microdose and it works. Yeah, man, it's one of those things, but it's always like, it's always going to be different person to person, you know? So it's like, if someone's willing to try it, there are like medical, like they're getting a lot of like actual clinical medical like results from people getting and taking like the ketamine therapy, and like even soldiers taking like psilocybin trips. Or psilocybin is incredibly good for end of life anxiety, like old people who are like scared about dying. Hello, I'm back. I was dropping my sister off at a concert. Sick. Who's she going to see? There's even like psilocybin can help with headaches. Like people who get cluster headaches have reported that if they take a small dose of psilocybin like once every couple months, they don't get the headaches. In Colorado, we can literally buy mushrooms at the... Yeah, I literally have mushroom spores. I have mushroom spores, and I have a whole grow thing upstairs I'm going to set up. Hopefully tonight. That's why I'm trying to clean some of this up in here too. But yeah. I mean, it very well might, because it might help you deal with the trauma that might be causing those triggers. My WhatsApp? I don't have a WhatsApp. Unless you're trying to like leak classified like documents to me, and then maybe I'll give you something. I've been growing mushrooms since 16, honestly. Yeah, I grew some in my dorm room in college. Allegedly. I'm not reserving my stock than I used to be. A lot more people than you think get weird. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people have a lot of stuff to deal with, and they just don't. I do grow soybeans because I'm a soy boy. Yeah, I used to just wrap mine in a fruit roll-up and then house it. That was like the way we used to do it. Because they are kind of like eating a stick. A lot of times you can buy them like ground up in capsules now, pre-dosed in capsules. So it's not that bad. This is the life I want, plus raising chickens and goats, psychedelic farm life. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I think like the way that the things are going in the world, especially with all this shit in Iran, like there's going to be a de-urbanization of like all these people like in the cities and stuff like that aren't going to want to be in the cities anymore, because if there are food shortages and there are this, like they're the ones that are going to get hit the hardest with those impacts. It's like out here, there's a fucking deer in the field, like I'm not going to starve. I'm going to eat that cork soaker. You know what I mean? I used to use Airhead like that. Yeah. I would slap for an Airhead right now. That would be so good. I hate how low this camera stand is. I need to like find my other one. But yeah, stuff like that's always good. I'm always appreciative of that stuff. Like, I don't know, Airheads. What else could you use for that? My friend used to put them on sandwiches, like peanut butter sandwich, but I'm like, that's too much. Yeah, that's just too much for me. Peanut butter's gonna get stuck in my mouth, and then which camera? What camera? What? My Instagram is all about mushroom pics, mostly not edible. Just love to take pictures. Just yeah, I like they're beautiful, and like the idea of like mycelium being like almost just like this communication for all these like trees and all this wildlife, and like it's just really kind of like it's just so cool how it's like ever whiffed gasoline. I mean, as a kid. Not like intentionally, but like I'd be putting stuff in the four-wheeler, and it's like I ever got a smell of it, you're like, oh yeah. I don't even have an Instagram, my friend. I gotta make one though, because I really kind of want to like, I really want to do something with this whole like live stream or make videos, even if it's not like to make money. I would just like to like get it out there, because like I said, me and my friend want to make wallets. I want to make shirts. I like to do art. I like to chat about cool shit, psychedelics, like politics, anything. Like, I just want people to talk to. This was like the best part of UPS was like chatting with my customers. And now that I'm getting done there, it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, I need people to talk to, or my girlfriend will beat me up. Or like all the rest of my harem of women will beat me up, dude. I don't know what to do. Who knows? It's raining out? You are my best friend? Heck yeah, friend. Shred the gnar. I'd like to be everyone's friend. And they can watch me make cool shirts and stuff. Ooh, burp. That burp was rough, friends. I gotta move one of my lasers over there. But I also think I need to move another table over there. I think we're gonna have to have 2 tables over here. Push that one up against the wall. And then I wonder if this table, that table's probably too long though. See, I have another table right over here, this white one. This white table right here. I think I need to get it over there somewhere, but I don't know where to do it because the lasers need a window. Oh shit, the lasers need a window to go out. Do you like eggs? I love eggs. I like eggs. Amanda, please. I can't make that girl's voice, but Amanda, please. Yeah, so there's all that. But anyone have any idea about where I could lay this out to make it make the most sense? Because I have to have my lasers on there, which like kind of big. Like that's one of them. That's another one of them over there. But I need space to do that. I guess I could put one upstairs, but I still, like I said, I got to put my mushroom box, which is in that box, over there somewhere. And then I'll probably bring the green screen down here to set up over here. Cool, me too. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I'm going to make whatever this logo I have on the back of my shirt is, right? Like I made that. So I want to put it on the back of this jacket that I got at Walmart for $5. It's not for me. It's just like it's a girl's jacket, but for $5, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm not going to not buy that. Try to sell it for more than $5. Yo, Jelly, what's up? I thought you hated me after you never responded to my joke. I was like, oh no. Where can I put that table? Maybe I can pull this table over. I can slide the dresser out and I can make this like an L-shaped desk almost. I wonder how thick that is because I don't want it to be right near the heat though. But I guess the heat's not really going to be on during the winter time. I love the shirt. Yeah, me too. Like I'm going to put it on this jacket too, I think tonight. And maybe like a different color or like you have good mic. Yes, I do have a good mic. I have a DJI mic mini. Does it sound good? I'm only on the Bluetooth. There's like actually transmitter that's supposed to go into it that like make it sound even better than this. But yeah, everyone says it sounds all right, which is cool because I don't like the sound of my voice. So as long as you guys like it, then shred the gnar. Heck yeah. I like gloves. I like gloves too. Sam Gloves. My channel is about gloves as well. Heck yeah, brother. That's sick. What kind of gloves? Like baseball gloves, like leather gloves, like driving gloves, like gloves that, like Daniel Glover, degloving. That hopefully you're not a fan of degloving because that's absolutely horrendous. I saw that happen to somebody one time in high school. They ripped their finger off. Well, not their finger off, the skin off their finger because their high school ring got caught on the flagpole. It was horrendous. Do you have any disposable plastic gloves, cleaning gloves, surgical gloves? I mean, yeah, I do have some gloves here that I use for like my mushroom stuff, but I got to keep those so I can keep my hands sterile when I'm working on my stuff, brother. Nice try though. You got to go. Bye. Okay, bye, Jelly. You know, I'm sure you know about metaphysical store, right? Like, what do you mean metaphysical store? Like a store where you can buy metaphysical things? Like, what do you mean? If you, I might just not know what you're like, I might just not be breaking it down the same way. You know what I'm saying? My brain might be rotted from the 11,000 hours of RuneScape. Oh yeah, I also had 11,000 hours on RuneScape if you guys want to know another fun autism fact about me. Where are you from? I'm from Maine. Did we not say that? I think I said that, brother. A couple times. Cool. Yeah, I'm really glad that the Wi-Fi, I think the Wi-Fi is working better now. Like before it was like not sending out any internet signal, but now it definitely is because I definitely haven't got kicked off yet. Knock on air. It's always there. Yikes. Yes, all right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, English, you were here earlier when it was acting up, eh? Does it seem better now? Okay. Sick. I know you didn't answer that question. You're probably answering the question before, but yeah, I got to come up with some other ideas. If you guys, I like, what do you think would be some cool ideas for like shirt designs or like either thoughts? Because like I said, our company is called Spruce and Ledge because there's a lot of spruce trees and there's a lot of like granite ledges like around the coast, and that's where we're at. So, and it's like it made us think of like things that last for a while and like also just like the heritage of Maine kind of thing, and then main stuff is like usually tries to be like crystal candles, artwork, prayer flags. Okay, yeah. I 3D printed a raven skull the other day. That's kind of cool. Artwork. I'd like to get a set of, I'd like to get some tarot cards. I've just kind of started looking into that a little bit more. Like there was a giant solar flare a few weeks ago, and that was actually the day that UPS was supposed to tell us about our buyouts, but didn't. And then ever since that moment, like I've been waking up and YouTube has like had like astrology videos and like it's just been going down this wild thing. My algorithm is jacked up. So I don't really know what the like deal is there, but it's been really weird. Why do you make a design like Arrowhead? I could make a design like an Arrowhead. There's also like right next, like the next town over is called Indian Township. So I mean that might play on that a little bit too. The guy who lived here before was like Native American. And I think there's actually an arrowhead something over here, like an arrowhead thing he designed. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. But yeah, he did all kinds of cool art. Like he did like this painting of John Lennon and Yoko kissing, and it was like the last painting he did. And my mom had bought it for me before she passed away. And I don't know where it is right now. But tarot, why do people believe pure? I mean, brother, I'm not saying I'm just saying I think about it. What do you think? Never thinking critically. I mean, do you even, wait, why do you even have a public school system if you're never going to think critically? I mean, I went all the way through college. I have a career for 11 and a half years. I make $110,000 a year. I pay in taxes. I mean, I think pretty critically. I'm not saying that that's what I'm like following for every choice in my life. I'm saying that I like think about it. You know what I mean? It's like something to think about. There's options in the world, not like a one way. I would say that that's critically thinking. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, like, how is life finite and an eternal and ever-changing universe when realizing, well, I think that there's probably like a stack of infinite timelines playing out that are probably like one variation different on each one, right? So when our energy is passing through all these different things, maybe you're just going to a different timeline with a different thing, and your energy might be going through a completely different cycle than what you're going through right now. Maybe. I mean, the public school system didn't teach me how to balance a checkbook, but it taught me how to find a doobie and a pen during DARE class. So, I don't know. You have a lot of designs in mind. I have a lot of cool ideas, actually good hypothesis. Yeah, there's like I heard Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about this like could potentially be, well, there's like if possibility and probability, are you aware of the war in Iran? Yes, I am very aware of the war in Iran. Within Saudi Arabia, the royals are conflicted on how to respond to the situation in Iraq. Do you mean Iran or what's going on in Iraq? Like, are they trying to... I mean, I'm more concerned about what's going on in Lebanon right now and the Israelis displacing 1 million people while carrying on a genocide while attacking this country that didn't do anything. Bibi Netanyahu lying to Senate, lying to our president, just walking him straight into this fucking like non-needed waste of time, sending our little kids off to die for Israel, bombing a little girls' school with 160 children in it while you could still see the chalk on the ground, and then claiming that a Tomahawk, a missile that one of 3 countries has, struck this school. It's like, brother, those other 2 countries aren't even in the conflict. But then it's the hypothesis of quantum entanglement. Okay, so yeah, like that's just the thing is there's a million infinite possibilities. And that's why I'm agnostic. Like I've had spiritual, religious, like whatever you would like to call it, moments where like it makes me realize there's something that I cannot perceive with the senses or the like things that I have on my day-to-day. But there are times when you can tune into those certain things and you can like realize that there is something that is at least pulling not the meat pod, the thing that I'm in right now, but the person, the spirit, the individual that is you is something that is unique and has the ability to probably go through these different lengths of time or travel. Like, I don't know. I've never died. I don't know what to say, what's going to be out there, but there's all these different possibilities. What about the, like, have you ever heard, there's another video that came on my YouTube, it's called Supercriticality and the Higgs field, and how we're like probably in a we're probably in a quantum computer and like all this other things, and it's talking about how all these particles only turn left, and like it's just really strange. So it's like, oh, also, you should look up this guy called Simulated Leviathan. If you want to hear some like real schizo babble, it's like wicked crazy. It's, well, not crazy, but it's like wicked cool, but it's wild. I don't know. Lots of crazy shit. Kind of went off on a tangent there, sorry. Sorry, the world is getting wilder and wilder. Yes, exactly, and that's the thing is like within weeks of the invasion, Israel had advanced on. Yeah, I mean, they had already been doing that. They bombed 6 countries the day that Charlie Kirk got assassinated. Like, Israel's been like going crazy. Like, Israel needs to be stopped. Like, actually needs to be stopped, and they need to stop telling everybody that says they need to be stopped that they're anti-Semites, because it's like, no, brother, we just see you committing war crimes. Like, we need an actual different word to describe Benjamin Netanyahu besides war criminal, because he just doesn't, it doesn't even, it's like water off a duck's back, dude. It just rolls off. He's like, oh, I want to kill all these people in Iran. For 40 years they've been trying to do this. It's like, brother, grow up. Oh my Lord. You can like, hello, I am new. What's going on in this live? Nothing, just ranting and raving, stipping and stambling. Can you text here the name? The name of what? Text here the name. What? Will is getting wild. Text here the name. I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry. Yeah, but it's like they just need to stop. They need to stop. They need to stop. That laptop's lonely on the table. It is lonely on the table. I'm actually about to put 2 lasers on the table with it though, so it won't be lonely. Give me your line. What's your line? Like my line that I say to women? Hey baby, want to join a cult? You know what I mean? That's usually it. And they're like, oh my God, can you play guitar? I'm like, no, but I got one. And they're like, close enough. Yeah, we are and can be in a simulation. We run an iteration in which simulate can run back black boxes and reflect our future. However, the simulation stops where the iteration itself realizes. Yeah, but then does it just not start back over? Is it just not like a boot loop? And you just keep going further and further and further, and maybe you're writing a code fix, or like you're fixing a bug in your code. So you're like, oh, once I get to that spot, it just crashes. So you just keep going further and further and further, and then at one point you like all get to this point, and then it's just the singularity. Like everything is actually just the same because everyone's code has been like written the same way over time. Like not everyone's paying for Claude code. Some people are still using Codex. You know what I mean? Of the YouTubers or someone that you suggest? Oh, Simulated Leviathan. That's a good one. Like depends on what you want to like watch, I guess. Like if you're more into like politics or like whatnot, I can go all kinds of like spaces. I'm like interested in everything. Like all knowledge is all like intertwined. So I'm an American reporter based in the eastern province of Saudi Arabia. The situation has gotten really bad. Yeah, I bet it actually has, like no doubt. Who do you do reporting for? I would love to check out some of your stuff, man. Because yeah, like I'm sure it has gotten crazy, and I'm sure that like there's been no actual like real like over the last few weeks, like I feel like a lot of the information has dried up. Bro, Jesus, no wait, not yet. Give me a second. Let me get into costume. Make sure you guys hit me with a like if you guys are in here hanging out. I appreciate it. Make it get around so other people can see Jesus. No winged horse though, boys. There we go. How's that? Better? Should I get the staff? I'd only have this staff because the guy who lived here is like carving wood, but I mean, no way. CEA and DEA are watching your live? Probably, buddy. I mean, I'm not doing anything, so that's okay. Do you know that my uncle in the United States and he's a Muslim? Yeah, dude, that's fine. I'm fine with that, dude. Hi, I'm back. Heck yeah, brother. I'm open to all, but it should be insightful. I would listen. Well, see, even the Simulated Leviathan is like talking about some wacky stuff. Yo, how goes it? See, I don't know. Like you talked about Alan Watts and stuff like that. So I mean, anything like that, just listening to like, just put something on and see where it takes you. What's your favorite color? Mine is orange. Mine is also like a burnt orange. Burnt orange or like this green. I like earthy tones. Like my last name is Brown, so I'm like just very nature or earthy, crunchy. You know what I mean? Same diff. Yes, burnt. Yeah. Kind of like this orange a little bit. Maybe a little like smokier. Obviously, this is translucent. But like, do you know, brother? My brother-in-law's a DEA agent, and I have a wife named Skylar. Okay, grats, friend. My friend works for the MDEA, the main drug enforcement agency. There we go. I also wanted to be Border Patrol when I was younger. This is way too tall now. He said he was going to give me a PS5. Who said he was going to give you a PS5? Bro, you a hippie? Yes, brother, I am a hippie. Well, I would say, I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm a hippie, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just myself. But if I look like this, it's just because this is who I want to look like, not like, you have a hookah? No, I don't. I don't have a hookah. I've never enjoyed a hookah. Not like, wow, technology, taller again? Yeah, I don't know. You want me to make it shorter? I don't really know where we're going here. SpongeBob, we have technology. It's just this little tripod that's like got a little slider on it. It's not that great. But it makes it so my shit don't fall over, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. Ow, not. Oh my god, giant. Wait. How do I get it? Do I look even taller now, or do I look even stranger? Probably stranger. Alright, this is really getting out of hand. I haven't gotten anything done. Do you know time doesn't act on light? Do you know that a microwave is just a clock that you can heat something up in? Can you teach me English? I don't know a second language, but you can hardly tell that I can speak English, I'm going to say. So I don't know if I'm the person that should, like, teach you English. Like, Operation Epstein's Fury, a coordinated war with... Yeah. If you look at my subscribers, like, my subscribers has taken off since this. So if Lindsey Graham did anything, they're green. I mean, fuck, they're blue. They're blue eyes. Maybe some kind of green in the middle. Fuck, that was weird, friend. I'm serious, bro. Light doesn't. No, I'm sure it doesn't. I don't think we can really grasp or like what is the light or the things that we are visibly seeing that we can like track or scan. Like what is it doing that we can't see or track or scan, you know? So it's like, I really think our perspective on a lot of things, like they got to be at least close enough to right in some aspect that probability takes over for some things. Like obviously we made a nuclear bomb, like all these other things. But who's just, I don't know. There's so many possibilities. Like I'm bewildered by most of the world. Like the last week and a half of my life, 2 weeks has been like, it's fact, not perspective. Yeah, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying like, it's probably like that because there are so many things that we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think it is the point of American hegemony over Middle East? I think that it is probably Israel trying to just take more land. Like they're already talking about Turkey. Like, dude, they're already talking about all these other things. Like, it's not just that they wanted to do this. Like Trump got dog walked into this probably because they probably have some like blackmail over Trump. Like that's probably a thing. But that's not the reason we're at war. We're at war because BB was like, hey, buddy, let's go to war. And then they're like, oh, we're going to go from the river to the sea. Like they're trying to put settlements all over the place. Like it's, I am from Turkey. Brother, stop Israel. Hello, mate. How goes it? Bro, I know real God. I'm sure you do, man. I'm not like, man, bro, I know real God. I don't know. America's like, this is just something that America didn't want, or they claimed they didn't want Iran to have a nuclear bomb, but it's like you just made them realize that they have a nuclear bomb, and not only a bomb that can take out one country at a time, it can take out the entire world at a time. Like they can take out more than they could with a weapon that they wouldn't even be able to hit anywhere near. Do you know the most Western place on earth is from? I don't, but do you know that Netanyahu is doing the right thing? You haven't witnessed Islamic terrorism firsthand. I don't think that you have witnessed Islamic terrorism firsthand either. Netanyahu's doing the right thing. I'm sure he is in your eyes, but I'm sure that you would also be cool with genocide, and I'm sure that you're also cool with bombing little girls' schools, and I'm pretty sure that you're also right with watching your wife make relations with another man. I'm sure that that is your type of vibe. And I'm happy for you, like all the power to you. That is your opinion, but Netanyahu's a war criminal that needs to be tried at The Hague. And I mean, probably has thousands and thousands of hours of interrogation footage in his own country being released from his corruption cases. So it's like, I don't know, brother. It seems like you're into corruption and cuckery. I don't know what to tell you. My government is truly handing out honey to everyone, truly. I don't know why they choose to proper set side. Because it's about an us and a them. Like, as long as there's an us and a them, then there's always, like, something that's going to work. But the propaganda over here has stopped working because American lives are also getting, like, not nearly as bad as any other people that America, like, propels its pressure onto. But, like, gas is getting ridiculous. Like, where food prices are going up. Trump's doing all the things that he didn't want us to do. Do you agree supporting terrorist funders like Khomeini? What about Netanyahu? Are you going to show me the Netanyahu hasn't funded any terrorist proxy organizations? I think that the United States and Israel are the largest, if you look by definition of words, the largest acting terrorist organizations in the world. I'm not saying that I'm not proud of being an American. I'm not proud of what America does. I'm like, I love my community. I love the people that live near me, but that is not the people that we're sending over to the Middle East, our sons and daughters, to die in a war for Israel so that they can go from the river to the sea. Netanyahu died in there, someone else. It's ironic that the American military chooses itself as the superior over other militaries when the fact they couldn't beat Afghanistan. Dude, I know we watched the Soviets for 15 years go over there. We funded. There's pictures of Margaret Thatcher giving speech to the Mujahideen, and Osama bin Laden is right in the front row. And it's like, oh, so we're going to support the Mujahideen to fight the Soviets, and then we're going to go in and fight them? And it's like, dude, we were there one more year, we'd have gotten a gold watch. There were kids serving with their fathers that weren't even born on 9/11. And it's like, what is going on here? It's like the Krog Island thing. Like, if you love your community, you wouldn't be packing. I don't know what you mean packing. I don't know what you mean by that. My profile picture is me and my dad when I was born. I was 7. My parents got divorced. Yeah, now I'm 10. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You just gotta try to love them like both the best you can. Trump is Jesus. I hope not, brother. Trump might be the Antichrist, but then again, I think that's Mr. Teal, Mr. Yapping. Yeah, bro, I got that yapitis, man. What do you want from me? Like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to yap. Because, like, there are people that have silly ideas like that I have to, like, talk about. Not your idea being silly, just, like, maybe. I don't know what packing is. Christophobia, what is that? I don't know. Christophobia? Christobia? I am just joking. I was like, Christphobia. The Ronald Reagan regime bankrolled the Mujahideen and invited... Yeah, for sure. And then went and bought crack from some guy out front and then held it up on some, like, news PSA while Nancy Reagan is off sitting on Mr. T's lap. Like, dude, you can't make this stuff up. I'm gay, will you respect me? Brother, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to tell you what goes on in your bedroom. That's your life, friend. Not mine. As long as I don't find you in my bedroom, like, I don't care what you're doing in your bedroom, friend. To each their own. I feel like anybody that's not like, I feel like anyone that's overly hatred towards you Americans are the biggest hypocrite. Trump is just showing your real face. That ain't my face, brother. That ain't mine. I may talk like him, but I definitely don't act like him. Definitely not. I know he's not Jesus. I don't think you're dumb. I know I'm not Jesus. You know I'm not Jesus, but it's like, it's funny. But most Americans are uninformed and reluctant to this information. Yes, but it's one of those things where it's like, I studied world politics. I studied political sciences. I wanted to be a social studies teacher. I wanted my students to be able to go to another country and view it like, oh, I know a little bit about this country's culture. Let me learn more. This is not America. Eldon, Trump nerd, and the Church of Idiocracy. Brother, if this is a church of idiocracy, it's still doing better off than Donald Trump's church. That sucker went bankrupt. Oh yeah, you're going to go get that Trump steak out of your freezer that you had at your first wedding after your wife left you. You kept the last one, hoping that someday you'd be able to trick another woman into your life so that you could maybe unthaw that Trump steak, and then you would be able to trick another woman into having relations to you for the second time in your life. I hope that works out for you, friend. I hope that Trump steak is good, and I hope that lady you tricked doesn't have a penis, because that would be horrendous for you and your confidence. I study political science too. Yeah, well, it's one of those things where it's like history repeats itself. The first time is a tragedy, and the second time is a farce. And it's like, what type of woman does Trump like? Any woman under the size of 7 feet tall and above the age of born. I'm so proud to be a deeply closeted gay person. Hey, brother, that's like, I'm proud for you, whatever you want to do. I know my friend who's gay, openly gay, has slept with numerous men who have wives. They won't kiss him on the lips, but they'll take it in the rear. So I don't really know what, like, where their mind is squaring that circle. But if they would just wanted to do what they wanted to do, I'm for it, dude. That's great on them. I'm happy for you to be happy. Like, you be happy. You see, get it, you're my goat. Brother, I'm the goat of all the goats. Actually, I just like goats. They're like, actually, my neighbor down the road has some goats, and I kind of want one of those little tiny ones that run around and scream and shit, so then I can make my own Taylor Swift music videos. I'm an American Jew, so I find comedy and everything. Hey, man, that's what you got to do. As long as you're like, and I have nothing against Jewish people. I have nothing against the like people of Israel. Like, it's just like the people who are leading Israel are wild. Like, that's what I'm upset about. But I will say that this is like a very strange time in America, because I think a lot of people are like realizing that their politicians and stuff, like, well, our politicians, you're an American, are like taking and not only doing what's best for like Jews living in America, you know what I mean, but they're doing what's best for Bibi Netanyahu in Israel, which, like, I'm not. Was Jesus Christ causing commotion? I mean, probably. I think Jesus Christ at this point in time, this would be the time when Jesus would be flipping the tables, not like being like, hey guys, good job selling your blessings on Easter. How about Bibles next? Because like Trump selling a Bible for $60 is like kind of weird, you know, like that's probably not something you should do. Or opposites of Jesus. Wait. What'd you say there? What'd you say there, friend? Wait a minute. Hey, Axis, what did you say? You're opposite of Jesus? Oh, I'm opposite of Jesus? I mean, maybe. I might be, and that's fine. I'm really not opposed if I'm the opposite of Jesus, if it like makes me believe that I'm still a good person. I still think I'm a good person. I do what I can for who I can when I can. And that's all I can do, because I'm not always going to be able to help anybody, but I know that if I do it when I can, that'll be at least worth it for me right now. You are fine with it? Fine with what? Being fine with like, how can you act so girl-like and there is no men left? I mean, brother, I think that I have more hair on my face than you probably have had in your entire life on your face. Like, you can't say I act like a girl because of what? What is making you feel that I'm acting like a girl? I mean, maybe I've got more girls around me than you do also. Like, who knows, brother? Bro, serious topic going on, huh? I mean, this dude Axis tweak. I know, brother. It's like he's just mad that someone like could probably take his girlfriend. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to anybody. That's not cool. Don't do that to people. I'm just saying, like, your mom hit on me, so it's like, just, may I ask what the purple thing on the roof? This thing? Over here? This purple thing? That priest arrested me once for hugging a boy. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Do you have... seriously, where is American people's taxes going to Israel? Brother, I pay $1,400 a week in taxes, and it's all going over to a country that has better roads, better health care. Like, it's making me crazy. It is a string that I had up here to tie. I was like, I had my plants hanging up there to dry, because AIPAC controlled the U.S. Yeah, 94% of all of American representation is like America's Senate and House of Representatives. I think it's like 94% of them have taken money from AIPAC. Like, AIPAC your bags and get the fuck out of this country, buddy. Like, you're not helping me out. Ted Cruz can take a long walk off a short plank from a high height, land in some mud. I don't want him to get hurt, but I want him to get stuck there for a while and really, really think about his choices, right? $1,400 a week? Oh, brother. I work, well, that's like 60 hours a week at UPS. I get overtime every hour after 8 hours. So if I work a 14-hour day, which I do occasionally, I get 6 hours of overtime at $60 plus an hour. So yeah, it's a lot of fucking money in taxes. And at like one point, I'm like, why do I work? It's like, I would be better off to not do that. And then it's like people are like, oh, you don't contribute, like, da-da-da. It's like, brother, forget this keyboard pissing me off. Whoever keeps voting for Trump is mental. Dude, it's like my dad, God bless his heart, like he's the reason why I am like this. But him and I will argue about politics all the time. Talk about frickin' you should dance. Like that. My dad and I will dispute politics, and it's like he has a freshman high school education, does not own stocks, has only owned his own business, right? Was in the Marine Corps at 17. And he comes to me and he's like, well, I'm glad we're blowing up them boats and this. And I was like, prove to me they're drug dealers. Prove to me. I was like, we're spending $1 million to blow up a boat in Venezuela because we can take their oil. Like, no, brother. And then he'll bitch and complain about the economy and this and that. And we need our American workers and all these things. And then he'll drive across the border to Canada to get a haircut. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're the reason why people are freaking out. Because you'll talk one way and then you'll cross the border to get a cheaper haircut. You'll wait an hour in line. Like, what is your time worth to you? Like, my time is worth, bro, take a tape and put it on your mouth and just dance. Bro, no. Typical American shit. Don't go to war until you can blame it on somebody else. Then you've just been planning for the past 30s. Yes. And then they will not even send their own, Israel's not even sending their own troops. They're too busy in Lebanon. IRL streams do not exist in India. I mean, this isn't an IRL stream, is it? I have relatives in Norway. They pay 40% tax and no one pays over. Dude. I mean, I have the highest taken out that I can so I don't have to pay in ever, if that makes sense. But still, like, it's like $1,400 a week. I'm for real. Like, that's with state tax, that's with federal tax, plus overtime money, like money that's overtime is taxed differently than just regular money. Like, it's not like my first 40 hours, like my first 8 hours of the day are taxed differently than my last 6 hours of the day. Like 14 hours is the max I'm allowed to drive by DOT rules. More love and power, yes. More power to the people. People on the power. Power people, pee on people. No, I'm just kidding. Korea, Vietnam, Kuwait, Afghanistan, nothing to do with Israel. America just loved war. Actually, Iraq, did you not see Bibi standing in front of Congress or Senate and being like, if you take out Saddam, the entire Middle East will be better off? No, Bibi's been fucking around for a while, dude. Not Afghanistan, but that was just America trying to be like, hey, look, we can do something the Soviets can't. Like, that was just probably, America loves oil. Yes, America does love oil. That is for sure. But we're burning the fucking oil fields. If America loved oil, we would not be in the standoff we are in right now, because oil is not doing very well at this moment. Like, once this actually catches up, like the oil that's like in the system right now is like why the gas prices are still not even as exploded as they're gonna be. Like, as soon as you get to the place where you can't have these refineries running at max production, like, it's going to start actually fucking things up. And the worst part is that's not even the fertilizer. Like, China has banned all exports of all their fertilizer. As I said before, America gains its funds from war. It hasn't. Yeah, that's the reason why, but this is also going to cost us lots of money. We don't have a lot of money. We're $30 trillion in debt. That's the problem. And like, people will say that the Republicans are conservative. It's like, brother, shooting $11 million worth of missiles at a $50,000 drone is not conservative. Buying books for your fucking kids across here, that's conservative. You lived in Texas? No, I've never lived in Texas. Bush Sr. Yeah, Bush Sr. started the... Yes, they were winning there. What? Because they dropped Kuwaiti babies? The Kuwaitis were over there dropping babies. That's one of the reasons they said, you are idiot. You can't spell. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You can think I'm an idiot. That's your opinion. I mean, I would like to think that I like studied history and like political sciences and care. Like, all I do every day is ride around and like try to learn about this stuff. You might have a reason. You might have a way to change my mind. Like, if you can do that, then like show me proof. Give me links to something. Give me like something to, you know. It's more about showing the... But I mean, Russia, we've given Russia sanctions reliefs to sell their oil. So they're making more money. The same thing with Iran. Like, we actually have given them sanctions relief to sell oil to make it so that the markets haven't collapsed even more. If we were really concerned about them like doing all of these things, then we wouldn't have shown them how much power they actually have. Cuba is suffering because America attacked? No. Cuba is fucked because America is blockading all their shit. Yeah, the Venezuela thing is hurting it, but if you are a privately owned business in Cuba, you can import oil. If you're a government-run hospital, you're not allowed to have oil because America is a fucking bunch of terrorists that like to make sure hospitals have no power, so the nurses have to run down the hallways with their cell phone lights and pump ventilators by hand so that they can wait for the generators to kick on just because they can't get oil, but the hotel next door can, because that hotel is owned by some fuckwad in Florida. So that's probably why Cuba. So yeah, it's not just the Venezuela thing. The Venezuela thing is hurting, but they're stopping all kinds of people from sending oil there. Like they could just let them import oil, right? Do you live in America? Yeah, I live in America. Me or anybody else? Who are you talking to here? I don't know who you mean. MAGA, make America gay again? I mean, it's gay as in like, yeah, it's, I don't know. That's no, because gay is at least better than like, I don't know. That's not, no. I wish America was gay again, dude. This guy is idiot. Dude, I'm glad you're still hanging out here. Yo, what's going on, bud? Sorry, you haven't missed much. Just lots of rambling. Why oil prices getting crazy out of control? Because America can't plan anything. Like we listen to Bibi, and like every time the Israelis come over here and they try to give us intelligence, all the other U.S. intelligence officials are like, Prince. I'm a big Prince fan. So you're anti-American? No, I'm not anti-American. I'm actually proud to be American. I'm not proud of what America does, but I think that like all of our forefathers, all the people that fought against the like shit that we're supposed to be against would probably like be dissenting against this shit right now. And I think that it's more American to dissent against your government and try to make your government the shining bastion of what you want it to be, instead of allowing it to become the people that say they're going to annihilate a civilization and then like back off of it. Like if you're going to do it, bro, bomb them. If you're going to bomb them, they don't believe you. No one believes you. Like who are you going to shoot on with the blockade? You're going to sink a Chinese ship right now. All of our fucking interceptors are over here. Half of the world's THAAD missile defense system is fucking cooked because they got hit with drones. So we have nothing over in the Pacific. What happens if China's just like, okay, fuck you, Taiwan, mine. And then we can't get any more semiconductors. And these semiconductors are like, you are not Native Americans. Brother, I'm in a place that a dude who was Native American, a guy who made his art, all of his stuff, a guy that carved that stick, who was Native American, yeah, lived here. So I don't think that I'm Native American, but I respect it. So we had to switch from horses to car-drawn vehicles. Yeah, that's probably why. I mean, why not we could all just have electric vehicles. You know what I mean? We could just like actually subsidize that for a few years, give everyone the ability to have it. Because anyone who owns an electric vehicle right now, not giving a fuck about the fuel, but they're caring about the fertilizer, they're caring about everything else, they're caring about their sons and daughters potentially getting drafted into some bullshit war that Pete Kegsbreath, the Secretary of War Crimes, is literally sending your kids off. Lindsey Graham, this dude, this bastion shining of manliness, walking around Disneyland with his little pink scepter. Like, no way, bro. These are not the people that I want to be listening to, sending my kids off to war. If they even mention a draft, me and my child, out of here. See you the fuck later, dude. Nope. And then it's weirder. The first thing I could like sing as a child, the first thing I like knew was the Marine Corps hymn, because my father was a Marine Corps, like a Marine Corps nut job. So, and it's like I worked at UPS. That is somewhere between a Quaker meeting and the military. It's very culty. So I know all this brainwashy shit works, dude. Like, this is just like everyone over here is just ready to like watch the world end. And it's like, no, bro, hey, sweet, I appreciate it. Pakistan is also good to promote terrorism. Dude, everywhere. What are you talking about? Like everywhere is going to promote terrorism. Like this is what we're all doing the wild shit. If we are all just like in our own like space, hanging out with ourselves, we wouldn't care. But that's not the way the world works, because everyone wants more land. Like, I don't know. Some American friends of mine have been drafted already. I think the draft is already happening. Yeah, at 8, I don't know. They raised the age to like 40 something. Like, I'm telling you what, like my private property is my America. It's my dirt, not the government. I paid my taxes, tyrant. I mean, yeah, this is my land. I'm on my spot. I don't want the government to come and take my shit. I have 3D printers. I have firearms. I'm not like, what do you... I don't know if that was like at me or like I'm fine with paying my taxes. I pay my taxes. I don't want the government coming here. That's why I'm a big believer in like small community, right? Dude, you're missing the point. Military has been used to protect the petrodollar for decades now. Yes, I understand that. And what if this is the moment when the petrodollar finally collapses, or the US dollar collapses? It doesn't matter. The petrodollar won't collapse. The petrodollar is going to be a thing. But if it goes to Chinese yuan or anything else that they're going to use for a common denominator instead of the American dollar, which has dropped 10% value already, what is going to happen then? what is petrodollar? Like the dollar is backed by oil, right? Like the value of oil makes that dollar stronger, because as long as everyone's using oil, that dollar has to be used, so it's going to make that dollar stronger. If everyone started paying for oil in a different currency, it would make that currency stronger, because every transaction would have to be used like that. I like this chat. Heck yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Make sure you hit a like, share, subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Acts as if you don't own property, there's nothing in America that's officially yours. Yeah, and then what's even worse about that is America can still come and take your property with an eminent domain. Like, look at all these people on the border that are like, what's my favorite emoji? The whale, the orca emoji. Americans doing autocracy everywhere. America is an oligarchical I can't fucking say it. We're a bunch of old rich people that like to steal things to have themselves. It's socialism for the rich and not for the poor. Like, what are we talking about? Lipstick. My lip gloss be cool. My lipstick be lipstick be popping. Little stick. I mean, yeah, brother. I mean, it is. It's tiny. Like that big, dude. That big. What's your lipstick number? I don't really like red lipstick. I'm more of like a dark black. Low-key think Russia and China are on to something. They're literally adding it. Yeah, dude, they're going to be giving them missiles. Of course they are. Like, they see the power that America, like, claimed to have is not as much as it really is. Like, it's a paper tiger. Like, yeah, we still have a strong military. We still have nukes, but you're never going to be able to change a regime with air campaign. It's never worked throughout history. You've never been able to bomb to a new leader. We're going to need ground troops, and America does not want ground troops. If they send in ground troops, people gonna snap. So it's like, in summer, I'm going to have an exam. Wish me like, hey, buddy, good luck on your exam. I appreciate you. You rock. I'm sorry this is kind of taking a tangent here, but this is like, I've been waiting for a good like conversation about stuff. Are you Native American? No, I'm not Native American. The person who used to live in this home is Native American. There's like lots of there's a Native American. This person is right wing. No, I'm not right wing. What are you talking about? Just like America helping Ukraine. Yes, exactly. Just like America helping Ukraine. Us doing all these things, us kidnapping the leader of Venezuela, us assassinating the Ayatollah Khomeini. I can't say that name. But us doing all that makes us open for those things. Us sinking a ship in a different theater of war that no one is in, those open those books up so that you can't not have them. How's your day? Kelly's inside right now. My day's going pretty good. I got to work and they're like, hey, we have an extra driver on if you want to go home. And I'm like, gone. I'm out of here, bud. So yeah, it's been pretty good. He looks like someone who loves pasta with no tomato sauce. Actually, I did until I was like 15 years old. So that's a good catch. Like, that's actually a good one. You'll be kicked out of your Daddy Trump's order anytime you overdrugged. What? You will be kicked out of your Daddy Trump's order anytime when you're overdrugged. I have no idea what that statement is really supposed to mean, but like, I really hope that you're okay, bud. Okay, Rohan, maybe you can rebuild the USSR, make Russia great again, comrade. No, I'm not saying I'm like, no work is so amazing. I know, and especially considering like every day that happens, I'm one step closer to this buyout just being done. And it's like, once that check lands, I'm going to be so bummy on here. I'm going to bum my life away. I'm going to ask every one of these comrades for all my money. But wait a minute, this will add to the fun. Where is it? Oh. I found this Russian book. I think it's Russian. Yep. The latest novel by Russia's most famous living writer, translated into 32 languages. A common term used by yikes. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on here. Can I get some well done star? I mean, I give you a well done star. Well done. Well done. Thank you, everybody. I didn't get a single thing picked up here for a little while. I haven't moved a single laser. Yep, so that's pretty fun. If I don't talk, I'm locked in. Okay, that's fine. You lock in, Captain. You just missed it. I was just locked in there for a minute. Yay, thanks. Heck yeah, Captain. Let's see here. Trump goes on Twitter and posts live long communism. I mean, he did go on there and say, blessed be to Allah, or whatever he said there. Trump didn't, I don't think, can Trump go on Twitter again? Is he back on Twitter? I thought he only used Truth Social. Like he had like a contract with them to only use that. Because that's like his platform or whatever. No, I'm I have a lock in my hair, but I'm not Jewish. I'm agnostic. I have no like real idea about what is and what is not, but I definitely, yeah. I don't really know what to say. No, he looked like one of us. He don't look like one of us. Yeah, I guess. I don't even know what side you're on, Jimmy. I don't even know what's going on here. How old are you? I'm 34. Idiot too, Jimmy. Apparently Jimmy's on my side. I think Jimmy's on my side. He uses Twitter like it's his daily. Yeah, I know, but I didn't really think he could actually post on X. You know what I mean? He's one of us Gentiles. I mean, are you Zionist? I am anti-Zionist. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Zionist because I think that is an ethno-state. Just my thoughts. I don't know, though. Changed my mind. You look 5 years younger, by the way. LOL, bruh. What? Jews get offended by anything, even if it's a singular penny stolen from them. I mean, everybody gets offended by a penny stolen by them right now. But I will say that the leadership of, like, the regime of Israel at this moment, like, even this, like, the guy on this Italian magazine cover who, like, this settler who's trying to, like, harass this Palestinian lady taking this picture, they're now trying to say it's, like, anti-Semitic AI, and it's like, brother, you're the only group of people you can't put into AI and have something come out. Like, I think I hurt someone's feelings, poor little snowflake, go kiss a dude. I think that a lot of those people that like would have, look how I'm gonna trigger a snowflake on the back of their truck are just like, you so uneducated, brother, what are you talking about, man? Stop using like. Bro, that's just the way I talk, man. Like, I'm sorry that you don't like the way that I talk, but that's just the way that I talk. 70% of people, Jewish people aren't. And that, dude, I believe that. I don't think, that's why I have no problem with, like, people who are Jewish. I have no problem with people who live in Israel. What I think is there are probably lots of people in Israel that don't like Bibi either. Trump being blackmailed. I would definitely say that part of it is probably being blackmailed. They definitely have something on him. They tried to get Bill Clinton, like they tried to use the Monica Lewinsky story to get Bill Clinton to do the same thing that they're doing to Trump right now. Bro, your whole English vocab is like 50% word like. I mean, at least I can still type out full sentences. Like, that's probably the best thing that I can do. I'm not sure where you're trying to go with that because, like, I'm going to say like as many times as I want. I don't know, friend. Do you smoke ganja? Jazz cabbage? I've hit the jazz cabbage every once in a while. If you go to school? I did go to school. I'm actually like one exam away from being able to be a teacher, but then like my mom got sick with cancer and passed away, and I just had a child, and then UPS called and offered me a full permanent part-time job, and then 11 and a half years later, they're offering me a buyout, so I'm willing to take that. Doesn't seem to be. I mean, that's fine. Who is he talking to? He doesn't seem to be. Get a job. The Trump shit is the cult. Yeah, it is a cult. Like, yeah, there's a some cost fallacy there. They've spent so much money. They've given their wives to him. They've given up all of their things. And they're like, well, I can't admit that I was wrong now because I've let him sleep with my wife. I've let him do all these other things. And if I say I'm wrong now, what else was I wrong about? And then they have this whole like midlife crisis. And they're like, maybe I am gay. And they're like, what? You know, they just spiral. You look Irish. I probably am somewhat Irish. I have a lot of red in my like shit here. But other than that, I don't really know. Lumberjack. I mean, my father did own a Husqvarna chainsaw shop for a long, long time. Bro, I'm humane. I think that you're humane as well. I don't think that you're going to go out and hurt anybody. I think you're a very nice person. When your name is in the Epstein file 38,000 times, that's like being blackmailed. It's just being guilty. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, we've all known it. He literally went out and said, grab him by the vagina. Not vagina, but like, you know what I mean? He went out and said that like it wasn't a big deal. He talked about owning the Miss Teen America pageant so he could walk in on 16-year-olds. It's like, it's not that hard to see when he says them in front of them, but people don't listen, they hear. People need to listen. Take him literally, not seriously, is a problem. Have you ever been to London? No, I have not. No offense, you look like a hipster, cool, chill dude. I mean, I appreciate that. I don't think I'm a hipster, but I appreciate the cool dude part. I've been called a hipster before, but I looked like this long before this. Like, I've had a beard since the 8th grade. Like, it's weird playing shirts and skins against kids in soccer in junior high and having the only chest hair. World travel, I would look, bro, you are a diaper. A diaper on your mom. I don't know. World travel? Yeah, I would like to see the world. I've only ever been to Canada because, like, 8th grade. What do you mean, 8th grade? Yeah, I had chest hair in 8th grade, brother. My dad is, like, I have this beard. I've had this beard a long time. If people call you hippie, accept, trust. If they call you Jesus, just slap them. I mean, I'm not going to slap anybody for calling me anything as long as it's not hateful. If like people can call me what they want, I'm going to take jokes, I'm going to laugh, but I don't think hateful comments are fun. You know what I'm saying? I says he is having a serious problem with English. Yeah, I do struggle with English. I had to take speech therapy for like the first 3 years of my life because I didn't say the letter R. And there are 3 R's in my name, one in each name. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult. You look like a boulder from the God. Yeah, dude, I've been told that a couple times. So I mean, hey, I appreciate it. Like and thumbs up for the hair. People have funny comments when they hate you. Yeah, dude, that's the best part. Is like, and I can take a joke. Like I can get roasted. Like I'm fine with it. If you have something creative, it's great. I've been to therapy actually. It's good stuff. It actually is really good. And I would suggest therapy to anybody that is struggling. Like I did CBT therapy. That was like what was incredibly good for me. But you look like a builder from Bob the Builder. Hell yeah, brother. You should see my RuneScape account. I look just like Bob the Builder. I will roast you. You will roast me. Hey. No. Axie, maybe you should try therapy too. I think that we could all use a little therapy. I think that he's just a little bit grumpy. I really hope he's not actually that grumpy that he's missing letters in his words. Or like, he might just be very young. I'm not sure like if I can tell if he's young or if he's just like, doesn't like spelling. My hair, I gotta put it back up though. Should be crazy. I'm laughing. Good. I'm glad, man. I'm glad that you're at least entertaining. You're making my like concurrent viewer time go up. I do appreciate that. Hey, man, I got fat fingers too. Chill, bro. Bro, I'm not saying anything about fat fingers, man. That's fine. Oh yeah, I probably realized you guys are probably on your phones. What's up with your room? This is my art studio. And I'm setting it up because my friend and I are like gonna start a business in here. So I'm just getting it ready to put our lasers and stuff over there. I have 2 laser engravers. Trump is sending tax money to other countries to defend pedophiles. Yeah, or maybe he's someone, like maybe he's like the victim of a pedophile and maybe he's just like got to protect his master or he's going to get chopped up, dude. You don't know. So it's just like, let's be kind. No, because you are an idiot in your audience as well. Buddy, you're in my audience. My audience is like 9 people right now. Like I have 400 subscribers. I appreciate the like perks, you know what I mean? But like, I think that maybe there's just more common sense in here than you're willing or like normally deal with. Like maybe there's no one around you to tell you that, hey, that's a silly idea. But bad ideas need to be like brought out into the light because the court of public opinion is what makes bad ideas die. And when bad ideas die, people who have bad ideas kind of have to like slither away back into the nooks and crannies of the world. And that's what I want to happen. I think that bad ideas need to be debated and people can make their own minds. If you have a way to convince me that your idea is right, then I'll side with you. But you have not shown me or given me anything that I can lay my eyes upon that will make me change my view of what's going on. I've lived 34 years on this planet. I've seen lots of things. I've experienced lots of people. I've worked jobs. I've worked not jobs. I've had a child. I've gone to college. I don't know. I live in a place where the average income is $20,000 a year and I make 5 times that. And I have to deliver all of those people Amazon packages that they don't need. It's a really strange thing. Don't hold your farts. They crawl. Dude, I know they do give you shitty ideas. And like, it's one of those things where those people need to put a can of Hormel chili on the top of their head so their tongue will beat their brain out trying to get to it. Just stop over explanation. Bro, I'm not over explaining anything. This is just the way I talk. Like words come out of my mouth. It shows you're a liar. I think the fact that you can't spell the word liar shows that you might not have any like footing to stand on here. If you think I'm a liar, then that's your opinion, buddy. I'm not going to come out here and lie to 9 random people that I don't know to make me seem cooler on the internet. That doesn't seem like I'd actually be gaining anything. I came here to have conversations with people like, hi, how's it going, Wilham? What's cracking? Actually, you like him more, I guess. Those who love tease these boys. I know, it's like he's just going to ask me out on a date. This is like the Sadie Hawkins dance, you know. What do you mean the words come out like puke? Yeah, it's called stream of consciousness. I know it might be difficult when you like don't have very many thoughts, but when you have a lot of thoughts and you're afraid to lose them, sometimes you try to get them out so you can like document them like I do on these live streams. Like, because as much as this is for you, this is also for me. This is a way for me to get my thoughts, my stresses, my anxieties out on like some form that I can do, because I don't like to write that much because my handwriting's awful. Who's this bum here? I'm the bum. I don't know, your mom's bum. What the hell is a puke? I think it's an Eminem song, actually. I think it's a song. Crazy. Yeah, I know. I didn't have a good answer for that. Like I fell flat. Bro, you need God? Bro, I don't need God. I have and believe that my morals are the way they are. You are innocent. I am innocent. You're right. I don't think I get a job. I do have a job. Are you a Jew? No, I'm not. Get a job. I do have a job, brother. Actually, I work at UPS right now. Currently, see my UPS jacket right there? That's a jacket from my job. Like, wait a minute. You see this? It says UPS make deliveries. I have this sign from when we were getting ready to go on strike. Like, so I do have a job. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. Dude, those are people from other countries. They can't speak English for shit, just getting paid. But dude, no, and honestly, like, wouldn't that be weird? But they're probably a loser job. I mean, I don't think it's a loser job. I make $110,000 a year. I think it's a pretty good job. I get insurance. I had $150,000 medical expense this year, and I had to pay $150. So, like, I'm blessed, honestly. But that doesn't mean that my job is worth my time. So in about 10 days, when I get done UPS, I'm going to, like, start my own business and try to go from there and see what I can do for myself, because I give UPS all my effort, and I don't really want to do that anymore. Hello, man from Pakistan. How about you? I'm from the US of A, my friend. Bro, you feel alone in the US? No, I don't feel alone. I actually have a girlfriend there, and I have lots of people that actually love me. So, you know what I mean? That's just like, I have friends that are overperforming in shows in the UK right now. I've got people all over the world that care about me. So I'm not really like, okay, 150 people like this guy with 10 people listening scares the shit out of Trump. Yeah, dude, and it's wild because it's like they just don't want anybody proving their point wrong. Like the idea that they were going to eat the dogs and eat the cats, like that's kind of died out now, and they don't really get to say that anymore. JD Vance, his wife, he's like trying to make sure she doesn't go near the edges of planes. Like, no, I'm not Jewish, I'm agnostic. Your face looks exactly like someone of the ultra-Orthodox Jewish descent. No, I can't say that I am. I don't believe that I am. At least no one in my family's ever told me Shabbat Shalom. That's all I know. And I don't have a divot inside of me. There is that. What's your favorite cupcake? Elon Musk already said 9% Trump. Yeah, dude, I'm sure it is, because in 2023, the like server that was hosting or holding the file got fucking clapped and hacked, and I'm sure Iran probably has it, dude. I'm sure that all these countries really do have it. The American propaganda machine is like spiraling downward. When we're getting whopped by some like 10 Iranian teenagers using some locally ran Gemini so they can not get like it to give uncensored videos or something, dude, like they're whooping us right now. What is agnosticism? Agnosticism is when you believe that there's something out there, but you can't prove what it is. I cannot say that you're right nor wrong, but I believe there's something, and until I experience that, I don't know what that is. So I think there's a greater power. Do I know? No, but I think there's something more than us out there. You are looking like Jesus. I mean, wait a minute. Wait. Now I'm looking like Jesus. What do you think about the Epstein files in Israeli-U.S. war? I think that we got dog walked into a war, or to something that Bibi Netanyahu has wanted to do for 40 years. And now American boys and girls are getting sent overseas to die for Israel. I think that is what's going on. And I think that you should never have sent J.D. Vance to talk peace, especially with Jared Kushner, a guy who has got foreign interests in the Middle East, a man who has talked like through these peace deals with the actual Iranian leaders that got bombed days later. So I don't think that there's a very good reason why Iran would like want to talk with those guys about this. If you're not your power without your husband, what do you mean I'm not your power without your husband? I don't know what you mean. What about India? Thank you, man. What about India? Thank you, man. You're jealous Donald has better skin than you, loser. I do have better skin than that weird long-haired freak. He doesn't even have big hands. Have you seen that guy's hands? Tiny fucking hands. Yo, bunnies from space, what's going on? I want an African girlfriend. Help me, bro. Bro, American girlfriend? What's the stuff? What do you mean, what's the stuff? Are you gay? No, I'm not. I mean, I would say that I'm never been with a man. I don't know that I'm not gay. I don't know. I've never been with a dude. Trump exists, USA from war. What do you mean, Trump exists, USA from war? I don't know what you mean. I really don't know what you mean by that. Are you a supporter of the Zionist movement that kills? No, I'm not a supporter of the Zionist movement. I'm not an anti-Semite, but I'm not a Zionist. That is an ethno-state. When they have a group of hospital people that go into the battlefield to take the seed from these dead IDF soldiers so they can bring it home so their wives can keep making babies with those same exact dudes to help produce more babies for this ethno-state, I'm not for that. The stuff you're smoking, show it. It's a not a DMT vape, it's just a dork bar. It's just a nicotine vape. What do I think of Amir Khan? Imran Khan? I don't know who that is really. Can you tell me who that is? I think I've heard that name before. Question, I can listen to Donald Trump on YouTube talking about going to war in Iran back in the 80s. Why do you blame someone else for shit he wanted to do? I mean, I think that he say on the campaign trail over and over and over again. That was also right after the hostages. That was probably 10 years removed from the hostages, if that. Maybe, I don't know, Finn for president. Yeah, Finley should be president. This is a call. Exactly. I think that you gotta, I don't know, bro. This is just Trump is just a wild thing. And I'm not even saying Kamala would have been a great president, but she wouldn't have probably done this, the end. How do Americans feel about their government destroying their countries, societies, countries? Dude, I think that since 96, brother, we overthrew Iran in the 50s. The 50s. You know what I mean? We've been doing this long before that. The United States likes to stick their little tentacles into everything. Trump is Diddy. Trump is Diddy. Trump is probably like Diddy, bro. Why wouldn't he be like Diddy? He probably got Melania from Epstein. Trump is a bad guy. Trump is a bad guy. Trump is not a good dude. Neither is anybody who's put him around him. Number one, what confuses me is all these dudes who are for Trump, he's not even a bro. He's not a Chad. He's not a fucking Brad. He's not a fucking alpha dude. He's just an old wrinkly balls. He's the balls from that old guy in Big Daddy. What is going on here? Why? Dude, USA did regime change in Bangladesh. Dude, USA does regime change all over the place. Why don't you become the upper house person from the Senate or something? I don't really want to run for any office right now. At some point, I would like to run for political office. There's actually a guy in Maine who's whooping the person who's governor right now running in the same party. He's beating her by 38 points. And he's just an oyster farmer. And the problem is it's just a dude. That's the thing, is people want just a dude. What do you say about Modi? I think that what Modi, I don't know that much about Modi. I know that his party has ties to Tulsi Gabbard's party. And I know he campaigned with a hologram whenever the last elections were. He was being in so many places that he had to have a hologram. But I don't really know enough about Modi to have that, an opinion on it, really. I could look more into it. I would like to look more into it. Republicans handed their entire political party over to New York, waking up. Yeah, well, I think everybody did. He went out and he called little Rubio, all these things, and now these are just the people that are in his cabinet. Ted Cruz's wife got called ugly, and he's just deals with it. What the fuck? Do you know Rahul Gandhi? I don't, my friend. I know very little of India, and what goes on. I know that my brother used to work for a company that was, located in India. The company's from there. Modi's busy taking selfies these days, is he? Probably. Hey, Access, I've been trying to stop saying so much. Did you notice? Did you notice I stopped saying so much? That's what I was trying to do. Holy moly, that made me sleepy. I wish I had another cookie. Oh my God. Amazing, brother. Heck yeah. And like I said, I have nothing against you having your own thoughts, opinions, points. I would gladly talk to you or debate you about any of these things. Right? No hate, no, nothing like that. Bro, go to sleep. No, brother, I can't. You're sleepy. In India, it's 3 a.m. here. I bet it is, dude, and you're just up giggling at your keyboard about me. What are you doing, bro? Indian is American people, white skin from Britain. Yeah, probably. I live next to a place called Indian Township. Who is the best president on earth? None of the presidents that are alive right now. We probably haven't had the best one. I'm frustrated about the world. Me too, brother. Me too. I'm sure things are wild in India. Like, I cannot even imagine. You guys have a bunch of people. Like, I'm sure, like, I get it, dude. Your oil's more fucked up than our oil. Like, no doubt, because of what we're doing. And like, I don't think that's fair that you have to deal with it. I don't think it's fair that anybody has to deal with it. I have problem with opinions that target my identity and denies my humanity. Yeah, that's an interesting way to put that, bro. See your back, somebody standing. I hope so, bro. Wouldn't that be funny if this, like I just told you guys, that this was actually just a green screen? This wasn't even real behind me? Because it kind of does look a little bit fake, I'm not going to lie. Expecto Patronus. Dodged it. Gotcha. Wait, don't say that. Wait a minute. Where is it? Where did I put it? This is the exact model mic that Charlie Kirk was holding when the giant event in Utah happened. So like, share, and subscribe for Charlie Kirk. This isn't my room. This is my art studio, but I will show you around. Okay, so that's some paintings that were here. My friend lived over here, so this part I'm still cleaning up, but that's one of my lasers. This is where we're going to put the lasers over here and do some of our leather work. This is one of my lasers right here. Christopher Columbus also fucked a manatee. And this is just like another little part of my studio thing that I'm working on up there. That's my mushroom grow box. So yeah, just got all kinds of stuff. All countries want to make nuclear devices. What is your opinion on that? I think that every country that has the ability to make a nuclear weapon should make one, because I think that would make it so that no one would try to fuck with them. Look at North Korea. Yes, we did kind of start talking about it a little bit today, which is a little weird. I heard something on the BBC about it. What do you make in your studio? Well, I kind of want to do like a podcast or just talk to my friends. I have friends that play music. I like to play music. All kinds of stuff, dude. I make OnlyFans stuff. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't make OnlyFans thing. I was just trolling. A manatee? Yeah, a manatee. Sorry, bunnies. I also didn't mean to say that. I'm going to watch myself a little bit more here. You are Longbottom. Neville? I am kind of like a Neville Longbottom. I don't really like Trumpy boy. Everyone should go boom, boom. What? No. I don't know what that means, but I don't like that. You're a Longbottom. Like Neville Longbottom? Or like I have a long bottom. Like my ass is long. Because that's kind of strange. I hope not. I really hope it's not, because that would actually be horrifying. Like, imagine those people that have no butt in their pants. Like, you know what I'm talking about. And if it was just long, like they were just all long, no leg. You should live jam with your friend, mate. Yeah, they would be way better for them to come and jam. I think one of them was supposed to come over at some point. He never messaged me, though. But Bikini Bottom SpongeBob, yeah, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. Fuck you, we're all Dirty Dan. Pardon my French. Also, I gotta quit swearing. I gotta realize that there's probably little kids. No, I'm just kidding. Brown is talented and good-looking guy. I find a banter to speak from. Hey, I appreciate you, Access. I know, like, it was a good bicker. I appreciate you. Where are you from? I'm from the United States, formerly Massachusetts. You are my friend called. You like my friend called Jehan? Probably. Dude, your friend's probably a cool dude. I bet you have some good friends, and I appreciate your good friends. Do you watch recent Jimmy Kimmel show? I haven't watched the recent Jimmy Kimmel show. There's a famous guy named Dirty Dan. That's pretty good, dude. You look like Hopper from Stranger Things. I mean, I guess. Okay, appreciate that. Can't hear you. Oh shit. My mic has been on my shirt, and then I forgot that my shirt had my mic on it anymore because I was trying to show off my Charlie Kirk mic. You sound like you're very far away from your microphone. Yeah, hopefully I was very far away from my microphone. Is that better? Let me put it back on here. I won't lose it here. Is that better? I could do ASMR like this. I don't think I can get any closer to my microphone than I physically am right now. Can you sing? I cannot sing. I don't think you'd want to hear me sing. Raisins come from grapes. People come from apes. I come from Canada. I came in first place in a non-existent race to rebuild the Parthenon. The Parthenon's in Greece, or was it in Greece too? I can't keep my movie straight. No, I don't know the rest of the words to it. But that is a Bare Naked Lady song from their all kids album Snack Time, which my child liked. Who's your favorite character from Harry Potter? Luna Lovegood. Luna Lovegood. Do you have any donation link? Buy me a coffee. I have a buy me a coffee / Brown did that. No one's ever donated on it, but I think it's supposed to work. That would be cool. I would have donations, but rupees and dollars, huge difference. Yeah, buddy, I'm sure. And like that's Man, I like just you hanging out in here. Like I said, I just appreciate people hanging out, giving me a like, a share, a subscribe if you do. I've gotten 190 subscribers in the last month, so I'm really trying to like keep that up. Maybe she's your crush. Yeah, probably is my crush. Oh, my friend, literally my jamming friend, just sent me a message on Facebook. 1 minute, I'm gonna have to check this really quick. Stay right here, guys. Oh no, let me see what he said. And that one I was just talking to, he also went to jail at one point, and he was going to come over and make taffy, like jail taffy. So I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do on live stream. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. But he's also the one that can jam. But we also got our leather stamps in the mail today to put on our fucking wallets. What time is going in your country? It is 5:42 right now, friend. My friend and I think it might be time to join the bald community. Well, you and your friend also have never seen the girls that hit on me, so that's your opinion, not mine. Unless you want me to go bald, then I mean, I guess I will if you're trying to wish that upon me. And I mean, like, I'm just trolling about all the girls hitting on me. That's not really a thing. I don't really want to go bald though. Fin wallets when? I mean, we could definitely make a fin wallet for sure. I do. Oh, I do want to. Okay, let's actually move some of this not wallet stuff. Yeah, some of the wallet stuff here. Let's do a little bit of work here, ladies and gentlemen, friends, boys and girls, jolly bees. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna move this laser over there. So I'm gonna take this sucker off. I know you guys can't see me at the moment because I'm like in the wrong direction of the camera, but hello, friends. All right, I gotta just move one more thing here real quick, and then we should be good. Oh, this thing is way heavier than that. Oh shit, I just knocked something off. Oh, fudge, something's plugged into the back. Ka-cha. All right, now we're good. All right, there's that. All right. Then we'll put this over here. Whoop. I like the sound of this. This thing's actually pretty sick, this like duct tube thing. Raised rat. Am I kind of row from India? Heck yeah, friends. Make sure if you guys are stopping in, checking by, you hit the like, the share, the subscribe. Hit me a little thumbs up for my rambling, my hard work, my ticking people off. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want anything for ticking people off. Let me see. I do get to plug my phone in for a minute, though. I also have this confetti prize egg from when we hit 500 subs. We're going to blow this sucker off. Hopefully not on my forehead. I don't know what we're at. We just hit over 400 earlier today, so let's we'll keep her going. If people want to, like I said, try to see how many we can get today. Hopefully, I don't know if I have to work tomorrow or not. They offered me the day, but I don't know if she like knew that I don't know. Is there anything description link for sending a tip? If you go to buy me a coffee / Brown did that. Buymeacoffee.com / Brown did that. I don't know how to, I didn't put it in my description, probably not. But either way, no, I'm not. No. I'm agnostic. I don't really believe in like anything specifically, but I believe that there's probably something out there that is bigger and not able for me to comprehend in this moment in my life. So, or with the tools that I have in this moment. But yeah, Brown is like a professional yapper. Give him like, yeah, dude, I am a professional yapper. I got that yapitis. It's like, it's actually chronic yapitis. And that's why I'm like secluded to my art studio, because my girlfriend is like inside going, why is he still talking? Why is he still talking? Why is he screaming about Bibi Netanyahu? Which country do you want to visit? I want to visit like New Zealand. I want to visit Europe. I want to visit like, dude, everywhere. I believe that, yeah, Finney is actually the center of the universe. His hair is actually a giant black hole that sucks everything into it, and that's why he looks like it. I believe in quantum physics. Yeah, I believe there's probably some shit that we don't, like the spooky like molecule, you know what I mean? They're like hitting one side of it and it's vibrating over here. Like, stuff's too crazy for me. Like, what is it, spooky molecules at a distance or something like that? I don't remember what the heck they called it, but something along those lines. All right, let's get this. Oh, I do have some of my wallet to show. I gotta relace this one, but this is part of one of my wallets. So this is like the inner card pocket, and then this part goes right here, and then this goes down, and then there's a part that goes over the top here. and then we lasered on the back of it, spruce and ledge, which is the brand that's on my shirt right now, and I made this shirt last night, so that's kind of what we're doing. Big Bang, yeah. I mean, what do you think about like the Hadron Collider and stuff like that? CERN and everything. Is it a concern about CERN? Haha, see what I did there? That's concerning. I made that joke. Now, the only thing I need to do is find a way to loop the electrical cords through here and not have them be as clunky and all over the place as they were, because that is one of the main like things I didn't like about this, is that I was tripping over my wires consistently. So I need to figure out where and how to like move them around the building. Sick shirt. Hey, thank you. Nice logo. Hats might work too. Yeah, I'm thinking like anything. I just bought a Heat. Something my main undercover hippie. Hell yeah, my friend. Not much. I actually got some of the studio changed around a little bit. One of the lasers is going over there. I think I'm going to move this table over here, somewhere over there. Are you a musician? I mean, I'm not great. I have a guitar. I'm not like super good at playing it. It's been a little while, but like he's a nasty. But I'm not pro Trump. What are you talking about? I'm pro fucking Bernie Sanders, boy. I always just say that, but I'm pro Bernie Sanders, pro Bernie. In short, I believe in energy. Yes, I'm also a big believer in energy. Like energy is like one of the main things that I like believe in. Like for a, I don't know, just like part of my spiritual beliefs, I guess. Part of it is like the big, like I'm a big DMT, like I am an Indian classical musician. Nice, like that's cool. My friend is a classical musician. Are you a future homeless musician? No, I'm a future homeless YouTube streamer. You're good. No, I'm actually about to get a buyout from UPS, so at least for a year I'll have money, so I won't be homeless for an entire year. I could actually pay my house off with this buyout, and then what would I just not have to worry about anything, really. But I don't really want to do that because I don't know if I really want to live here, you know, permanently. I'd like to travel or go see some stuff. Like, I don't know, do you know Christ? I mean, I know of Christ, homeless beggar. I'm not a homeless beggar. That's kind of crazy. Brother, I didn't ask nobody for nothing. Homeless beggar. I mean, I could be panhandling in my own front yard. That'd probably be pretty good for the 300 people, but you could sell it later. Sell what later? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, yeah, the house. Yeah, I mean, I could sell the house later, but it's like if I sold it, I already would make money right now if I sold it. But I could just pay it off, and then I could rent it out even, too, to somebody else if I wanted to move. Yeah, sorry, I knew what you were saying. I just, like, missed it there for a second. Indian classical is epic. Yeah, dude, I'm sure that is probably crazy. Do you play, like, classical guitar? Like, what do you play for an instrument? All right, let me get this extension cord over here. All right, so that light is plugged in there. If I take this and I run it up along the top of that, okay, let's see here. I need to put this up there, I think. If I put this down here, I wonder if I'll be able to pull that. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see me. You probably can't. Give me just a second and I'll get the light. I'll get the camera over here. I'm going to be over in this spot for a second. You live in a garage? No, this is my art studio. Yo, what's going on? How goes it? Currently trying to set this the studio up a little bit differently so I can not trip over wires every 2.5 seconds. That's like my main goal at the moment. But I'll be right back over to my thing in just a second. How was the show? Was it good? Wait, don't answer that yet. I can't come back. Oh, come on, bro. Why did I do it like this? Okay. Ka-cha, ka-cha. This here. Plug that in. Whoop. Okay. I like how I said to do this to not trip over wire, and I'm about to fall over a bunch of wire over here right now. All right. I actually should probably put it behind this thing just in case I decide to have a fire, even though I probably won't. And, Oh, God. Rip. Okay, please don't fall. Yep, it's not staying up there. What are the chances that stays up there while I climb up the ladder? Probably slim to none. 414 subs. Dang, holy moly, she's flying off today. Yeah, I went on a little tangent there for a while. Do you bathe? Yes, I do bathe. Yep. I do love a bath, actually. I have elderberry bubble bath in my, it's like got Epsom salts and stuff in it. It's pretty great. It's like good for my soul, good for my body. Not great for my skin. What happened? Oh no. What happened to what? I just got some comments. Did I mess something up? No, we good? We here? Your beard is like Dumbledore? Yeah. I mean, kinda. It's a little less gray. I mean, I did pull some gray hairs out of it. No, I didn't pull them out, but I found some gray hairs in it the other day. Deftones or Modest Mouse? Modest Mouse, I think, probably. You ever heard of Fisher Spooner? That's like one of my favorite bands, too, that I never think of very often. Running Man, do you feel any better? Running Man, do you feel better about yourself trying to be mean? Oh, sorry, I didn't see even what Running Man said. Running Man, do you look like you take a shower 2 times per week? I mean, 2 times a week, like, it's kind of pushing it, honestly. Like, 1 time's usually enough, like, because I don't do very much. Like, I'm not very active or anything, so it's like I don't really get that gross, so. I mean, like, why? I added Annie's Steph's name, Mannix in the song. Nice. Bet. Did anyone turn their head and go, the heck? What food does Finny eat? My scruffy dog is allergic to chicken. Do Americans have to own a gun? No, I don't think we have to do anything except for support Israel. LOL. That's pretty exciting, though. See, I wish I could get a clip of that. But yeah, no, I mean, I have guns. I also have, like, land to hunt on and, like, whatnot. I don't think that it takes a good guy with a gun to stop a bad guy with a gun. Believe it. I would believe it. But, I mean, YOLO, right? You only live once. Live her up. All right. Before I say anything else silly here, give me just 1 second. I'm going to try to pull this wire up there so I can keep going. Let me show you guys what I've done, though, here so far, in case anybody's wondering. Yeah, I've moved all this stuff around. I think I'm going to move this table over here. I only cleaned up like half the side of the building, I guess. Knew what was up? Yeah, I think that was the one from the... Oh, God, I almost threw my phone. The one that I was chatting with the other day. Yo, hey, bro, how's you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Just hanging out, chilling, relaxing, playing some cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. It looks cool. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if my friend was coming over or whatnot. I'm trying to plug my laptop in. Oh, also, by the way, I think we got a development here. I don't think my internet router, my little extender, was like actually working. So that's probably why I think my live streams have been getting booted off so often. So that's not good because I've been on for 117 minutes right now and it's like going pretty good. So there's that. But yeah, anyone who's in here, like, subscribe, share if you haven't already. I appreciate you all. I know I keep saying that, but like I've been kind of flying off on the subs today, so like I appreciate all the like support. Maybe it's because I actually got something done. I don't know. Who knows? Could be a weird combination of things. It looks good. Oh, I already read that. Oh yeah. All right, I'll be right back. You guys will be able to hear me, I guess, anyway. But oof. I don't know what that was about. I still got to get my mushrooms all set up so we can do that later tonight too, probably. If anyone wants to see how to do that. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's see. I want to run this around the back of these boxes, but anyway, hope everyone's having a good night. Please take just a second to reflect upon your neighbor. If they're good people, tell them thank you next time you see them. You know, make them cookies. I don't know. Oh, leather down. Oh my God, I have a whole bunch of leather, don't I? Chutzpah. Can anyone see the cord down there? Am I doing something silly? Oh God. All right, that there. All right, cool. I think we're almost there. Oh, I really need like an extra 3 feet of cord right now. Holy crap. Whew. Whoa. Hup. Hup. Okay. I don't know why I make noises all the time. Okay. Cool, cool. There we go. Great. Yes, 20 years in prison. Whoa, 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 whoa. In my country, it's very difficult to own a firearm legally. If you own one, if you get one legally, the penalty. Yeah. I believe that. 20 gun crimes aren't anything to mess around with. There's a loft ladder that might be safer. Falling off a ladder and laying on the ground in the pain might not be a good look. You're right. It definitely wouldn't. There's a loft ladder I have, but I also have a hole right. Sorry, I know I'm like looking at it like you're gonna see the hole. There's a hole right there. That's where I'm trying to get the cord to come down through. But there's like not enough room right here. I'd have to put a ladder like going straight up that way, which I think would like not be too bad. I think he'd survive a ladder fall. I probably would survive a ladder fall. I would groan a lot, like a lot. But you know, I would definitely survive. Like I was stepping out of the UPS truck one time and like I wasn't really paying attention and my water bottle had like fallen off the dash down onto the steps. And like I stepped on the last step and I hit that water bottle and I felt myself go airborne. Like and like to the point where like it was almost a tranquil feeling to be in the air. But then I'm like, oh yeah, bang, and landed right on my back and I just laid there for a minute and I was like, I'll never do that again. Get like 5 stops later, I look down and my water bottle is back on the steps and I'm like, bro, not today. Yo, Joey, what's cracking? Can you guess who said this dialogue? No one ever has enough socks. You can never have enough socks. You can never have enough socks. I've heard that. I've definitely heard that somewhere. Can you give me one hint? I need one hint. Do I have a plan if I fall? No, just groan and scream probably, and then like hopefully my dogs will bark, and then or hopefully someone will see me on live stream and they'll have clipped it. Because first of all, I'm gonna need the clip because that's the great Dumbledore. I mean, from Harry Potter series, I do kind of look like Dumbledore. But yeah, I would like my cousin's wife. I don't know why I said aunt. My cousin's wife has a Ring doorbell outside their house, and I was like stepping out of the truck and I was like trying to get by these 2 big boxes that I had set down to like go down so I could carry them out. So I was making sure I used my 3 points of contact to get down, which I tripped and I fell out and landed right in a puddle. Oh, that's where the quote is from. Oh, okay. Dang, she's all over it like white on rice. Yeah, dang, I have a McLaren. Dang, buddy. That's pretty sick. I like a McLaren. You gonna donate me some cash so I can buy a McLaren or what? Come on. I'm just kidding. But that reminds me, I still gotta get a little bit more cord. That's what I came back down here to do. You guys got me all distracted. Just kidding. I appreciate the distractions. I gotta unplug this real quick. What in the... Oh, that ain't good. I mean, that's probably fine. That's probably more than fine, I guess. Where can I put this? I really don't know why or how I like looped this wire like this morning. Okay, one more time. One more go. That's gotta be enough. All right. Cool. Sick, friends. Sick. Joseph, wait. I just love that America's show, Shameless. Is that like a 90s, 2000s show, Shameless? I feel like I've seen that. Can we donate to the animals? Yeah, you can donate to the Finley animals. You can donate to Finley, to Luigi, to anybody. Who said mischief managed? Is the toy McLaren got ya? Dude, I have some Hot Wheels around here somewhere. Holy moly, yawn. Sorry about that. All right, let's go back upstairs, captains. I'm actually going to take you guys off this. All right, cover your eyes if you don't want to get dizzy for a second. Okay, you ready? There you go. Thanks for hanging through that, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to put this on my other stand now. Or the twins did, or the Mordor's beard. I love Fiona and V from Shameless. I feel like I know what maybe I'm thinking of Clueless. I might be thinking of Clueless, to be honest with you. I made this. I don't know if I showed you guys this thing. This isn't the best one I've done. I've done some other good ones, but I lasered on this giant ceramic tile, and I tried to paint over it, but then I tried to go over it again, and it didn't line up. So now it just looks like some dude who had a messed up doodle bop. Whoop. All right. So we're up here. I got some new wax paper finally, so I can make some more shirts. I think it's pretty cool that you can see the outline in this still. Hopefully the next ones come out as well. I was gonna order some more shirts and stuff today to do, but I got distracted or sidetracked, I suppose. Let me see here. Oh yeah, cord. As I talk about getting distracted, I get distracted. Oh, Jesus, Christopher Christ, what on God's green flat earth was that? What? Okay, that didn't work out. That didn't work out the way I anticipated. Frick, dude. Frick, man. What the frick? Are you a muggle or a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry. A what? You're a wizard? Well, I'm just Harry. Well, just Harry, you're a fucking wizard. Where's this hole at? I can't find the hole. All right, well, that at least worked a little bit. Anyone into Bill Burr? I mean, yeah, I'm not into Bill Burr. I feel like after he did the Riyadh comedy thing, or was supposed to, he kind of got a little bit like crazy. Bye, bunnies. All right, I gotta go get one more extension cord. Not extension cord, but like power bar. We gotta go see where we're at power bar wise, because I need to just be able to plug in my stuff. Please do the loft ladder soon. I will. I'll find a ladder for sure. Wah! No, I'm just kidding. No, I will try to get something that'll work better than that. Can you make a 3D printed torpedo? Yes, I definitely can make a 3D printed torpedo. There's lots of files for like giant sized weapons and stuff like that. Israel, our greatest ally. I mean, if you think greatest alloy, like Benedict Arnold, greatest like American hero, yeah, I suppose, brother. It depends on what your heroes are. With friends like Israel, you wouldn't need enemies like Russia. Am I right? Am I right? Israel probably popping. No, tornado? Oh, a tornado. I don't know why you said, I don't know why I read torpedo. I guess I've just been thinking about firing a bunch of pedophiles lately. Who knows? Who knows? Trump forever, is Trump the savior? Yeah, I mean, brother, if that's your savior, bro. Like, I just feel for you, my guy. Like, I hope you get help. Like, if you need somebody to talk to, like, your pastor's not the guy. I would do the ladder for you, but I live in Scotland. You're so stupid. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll see it come, like, develop a little bit more. I'm trying to do some more stuff in here. I don't know where the heck to put this thing. I really want to move it out of the way so I can bring that table over here. But there's just like the propane heater is kind of in a wacky spot. But I will do something about that. I really hope that this, I don't think this cord still works, but it would be cool if it did. It's got like this weird thing on it that makes it, it's like a surge breaker. I don't know if I actually should risk even using that. I don't think she'll even plug in. Let's see if I can plug my light into it over here, what we can get. Okay, or it just won't fucking plug in. Okay, brother. There we go. Sorry, I don't know. I'm standing over here like a psychopath. All right, let's see here. So anyway, how's everyone's night? What's going on? Is Brilliant Trump is better than Kamala? I mean, can you say that though? Like, are things going good for you? Have things gone in a positive direction for you? You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. Like, I was not a huge Kamala fan, but I'm definitely not a fan of what is going on right now. Like, there are definitely lots of things that have occurred that have made this second Trump presidency seem a lot more ridiculous and tragic than it was supposed to be. You know, I feel like he just let a lot of people down. Not even me. Like, I never had any expectation he was going to do anything. But I did think that he was at least going to put more people around him that were, like, intelligent. Like, you got Pete Hegsbrath, dude, out here. He's literally drunk at work all the time. Like, coming to work drunk with his kids to the fucking Easter egg hunt. Like, brother, that's a strange flex to be doing. But, I mean, I guess that's just my opinion. But, I mean... Your work in progress is getting serious? What do you mean my work in progress? Like in here? I had a light. Where? Oh, it's literally underneath here. Ow! Oh, that really, really hurt. Who needs the end of a thumb anyway? Not this guy. To hell with that. Let's see, I really want to be able to like film down here a little bit more. So if I put the green screen down here, I could like put stuff behind me. I think that would be cool. And the light from outside would be nice. I don't know, I think the light from outside is nice. This is probably about to blind me also though. So be prepared for a big flash and me going. No. See, I don't know what it is with this like switch. It's just like toast. Why must we support Israel when they are a constant state of war and killing and they are regarded as an ally yet of Israel's living costs and military? Yeah, I don't think they are an ally. I think that they are a burden on American taxpayers' dollars. Making excellent movies. You can make excellent movies. I'm sure I can make excellent movies. I would like to think that I'm somewhat of a like a... Don't no one remember that face, please. I would like to think that I'm an excellent artistic eye. Actually, I always wanted to like curate museums and stuff like that. Like that was my favorite thing when Trey's mom was in like school, was just like doing the museum stuff. Because they always had to like do things in the art studio and I was just always in there. I'm not always in there, but I would always be in there with Trey when Monica was doing something. Ooh. Come on, friend. Let's go. Get out of there. Okay. Now I gotta find a different cord, Yeah, no, everyone, thanks for liking and subscribing. I can't believe I'm at 414. I was at like 402 earlier today. I've been on for quite a while, though. I've got 26 likes. Sorry, leaving haven't. Hey, dude. Wait, finish coding. What are you coding? What do you use to code? Do you vibe code, or are you just Mr. Musical 7 is worshiping Trump, which is like a religious cult? Dude, they are. It is a cult. It's a death cult. Not only is it a cult, it's a death cult. It's just like, we shall ride until the end of times, my friend. And it's like, no, bro, please don't. Like, I don't really want to, like, see any red heifers get sacrificed. Like, I don't really want to see any of this stuff, dude. It's just like, maybe if it made a little bit more sense, but none of it makes any singular sense. Like, all right, I got to stop doing that. I got to move this way. That light is not doing well for my eyes. Where can I put this sucker? Can I put it down here on the windowsill maybe? Oh, that is bright to look at. Obviously, Andy, it's a light. There, cool. That's probably gonna fall, so you're probably gonna hear a bang at some point, just so everybody knows. But yeah, how's everyone's night going? America has no allies. Yeah, Trump did backstab everybody, like everybody. The Kuwaitis, everyone. Not the Kuwaitis. Who am I thinking of? The Kurds. It's the Kurds. By the time they'll be isolated, like, yeah, and I actually don't think that there's a problem with like America having to be isolated for a while. Like America has no infrastructure, has no production infrastructure, has like, we got warehouses burning left and right because we're not getting paid enough money. Like, I don't know, when I think it was like 50% of like the economy was done by like, what was it? There's a huge amount of the GDP or whatnot that was taken care of by just wealthy people this year. And as soon as they realize that they can fund the entire economy in luxury goods and services, then yeah, the average worker is screwed. There's nothing they can do. But it's one of those things where it'll like, once the workers realize there's way more of us than there are them, like there will be a revolt, there will be a moment of action, there will be one of these things taking place. Like, there's an ebb and flow to everything, and like workers are not the type of people to fuck around with. You tell enough coal miners that they need to go learn to code, like they're not going to do it. That's a joke to them. Like many Jews in New York have more than 10 children, don't work, living. I think that that's everywhere and everything, and I'm not even saying that there's anything wrong with people being on social safety net programs. There definitely like is a need for all of those. I'm a big believer, and you can't pull yourself up by the bootstraps if you don't have any fucking boots. And not everyone is always going to pull their bootstraps up, but if you give somebody a pair of boots, they're more likely to be able to pull them up. So it's like we need to have people be able to have access to all these programs, but it's like there's always going to be people taking care of it, like always doing fraud. There's always going to be people doing that, but that is less of a problem. It's like all these fake voting things. Like there's less of a problem with actual voting than the deal they make about it. Like if we didn't care so much about like losing a little bit of money, which is going to happen, and we stopped blowing up Middle Eastern countries or bombing funerals or attacking little boys or little girls' schools, like maybe we would not care so much about all of these things. Dude, we owe these, yeah, we owe a lot of other countries. That's the problem with wars. It's like you've got to pay for them somehow. And America owes a lot of people a lot of money. And you'll see China and all these countries are starting to drop our dollar. They don't care that much about our dollar because it's like once they realize that the pendulum is starting to shift or swing in the other direction, like what are they really going to do? There's nothing we can do. We just have to accept it. We got to deal with the consequences of the choices that our leaders have put us in. And the problem is they're not the ones that have to deal with any of the problems. Like none of their kids go off to war. Lindsey Graham doesn't even have any kids, but Lindsey Graham is going to like say, go to South Carolina and try to convince some backwoods homegrown boy to send his like little kid off to the military to fight for some war that he thinks is supposed to be good so we don't get blown up by a nuke. And it's like, no, bro, they're lying to you. Like, if you believe that, I got 2 towers to sell you in New York City without an insurance policy. I don't know. Should be cray-cray, bro. Should be crazy. It's all a big racket, man. It's all about a dollar. Dollar bill, y'all. Like, Wu-Tang really said it right. When cash rules everything around me. I heard some girl say that on some yoga thing. Time to prep and grow our own food. Yes, exactly. That's why, like, living out here in the woods, Lindsey Graham has rentboys.com. Bro, yeah, no doubt. And he's got skin tags on his body, from what I've heard. Who's that? The guy from, what did she say today? Cock kleptomaniac. Oh, my God. I almost died. I literally could have died when I heard her say that. But yeah, all these people are like the same dudes doing this holy war are literally the same dudes that are tapping some guy's foot in a truck stop bathroom and then resisting arrest. And it's like, yeah, send your boys and girls over school. And it's like, no, buddy, no. Oh yeah, we're growing our fun time, our own food with no fertilizer. Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like out here, I could like bring my soil back to having nutrients and stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like I could compost my own stuff. I can like do like plot like farming so that I have vegetables and stuff in one section, and then that next year I put chickens there, and then you go in like a circle of like you have chickens, cows, pigs, all these grazers, different things that put carbon back into the soil, and you rotate each year, and that way it keeps them going, you know, like you don't plant in the same spot every year, because that's how you like get no nutrients in your soil. Eventually the stock market will crash and everything. Yeah, exactly. It's a bubble, dude. Like those numbers that go across that screen in New York City, like are not things to me. Also, Ted Haggard, the preacher hiring man doing meth. Yeah, dude. And like I said, if they want to be a preacher doing a bunch of meth, like good for them. Like I'm for them doing whatever they want. It's like everyone was mad at Hunter Biden, and I'm like, bro, Hunter Biden is more of a man than half these dudes. He's willing to smoke crack and make a sex tape. Like that is a bro. That is someone who I would trust in. That is someone who I probably got more related to than 98% of the people that are willing to like say that they're running this country. At least homeboy's a human. Like all these other dudes just be like pretending to put balloons under their shirts and like, yeah, Hunter Biden is a bro. Like I know that's a weird thing, maybe a weird thing to say, but like no, he's a dude. Like he's just like, that's a dude I would want to hang out with. That is a dude that I would be friends with, because I've got friends that are like, I wouldn't say sketchy like that, maybe just a little bit, but they're just like people. They're everyday Americans, because Americans like to do fun shit. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, have no shame in your game. Live it up. Like, let your freak flag fly. Like, and if no one wants to join your ship, then that's, I don't know. That's just it. Like, don't always walk around life with a no vacancy sign on your front door just because you're like afraid that someone's going to come in and be like, oh, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does Don Jr. know he can see Coke face? I mean, I guess. No one's said anything to me about that yet. No, I'm just kidding. You guys hear about my screenplay. No, yeah, probably, bro. Like Donald Trump up on the stage sniffing 48 times. Like, dude, I mean, I have friends and I lived in like my friend's basement for a long time and they were some like geeky dudes and like I've seen people do a lot of midnight electrical work without the breakers turned off. Like, and it's kind of a scary sight sometimes. All right, gotta plug my laptop in, see if Tommy said anything. I mean, at least if I keep all my wires sequestered over here, like they shouldn't trip me to my downfall, like I don't think. So that'll be like a good start at least. What's better, crack or weed? I've never seen crack, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. But yeah, weed is legal and won't like make you. I mean, Billy String said he smoked crack with a pregnant lady. Like, I have friends that party and love them unconditionally. Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna go to a Fish concert. Like, if you don't think I'm gonna hit a whip it, like. Probably wrong. Like, I'm probably going to hit a whip it. Like, I don't know. Like, people, they still do crack. I mean, probably. Dude, some people do crack. What the heck's wrong with crack? I'm just kidding. I mean, there's probably a lot wrong with crack, but like, I don't know. America loves a white powdery substance that makes them move quickly. That's just America. Like, America is that type of place. Like, and they kind of like almost tell you like, hey, work as fast and as hard as you can for as quick as you can. And if you die at 40 from smoking cigarettes and coffee, then like, at least you were productive. That's, I think it was Ann Coulter said something similar to that. Like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a mushroom box upstairs just for like not having some fun too. You know what I mean? Like it's a learning experience, but there's also like, how do you justify voting for Trump except by taking crack? I mean, the #1 selling pillow in the United States was invented by a guy who loved to smoke crack. Like a dude who hardly ever put his head on a pillow invented a motherfucking pillow. And people eat that shit up. Are you starting to print the tornado? Not yet. Not yet. I will. I'm going to bring a printer out here though. But I got to check my friend Tommy to see if he messaged me yet because he sent me a video, but then I don't think he ever said anything after that. But yeah, no, my 3D printer and stuff, the one I have right now is inside the, it was a rhyme, unk. Motherfucking pillow was a rhyme. Dude, like, it's for real though. That's a real thing I think about sometimes. Cause like, dude, I mean, I've had some long days and never have I been like, I'm going to invent a pillow. Are Washington and Washington DC different? Yes. There's Washington State, and then there's Washington, the District of Columbia, which is like not a state, it's a district. Yes, pillows are the main indicator for running a country, you know, not healthcare or something like that. No, essentially, like, yeah, I don't, fuck a healthcare, dude. We don't need healthcare. We got enough school shootings to take care of that. Like, that's part of the reason I didn't want to be a teacher anymore is because I was kind of nervous that some kid was going to come in and just, like, pop off, dude. Like, that's a scary reason. Like, I don't like that. And it's like, maybe if we had universal health care, guns wouldn't be such a big deal because you know who doesn't attack a school? Happy, healthy people. You know who's happy and healthy? People that can go to the doctor and not come out in debt. District of Columbia. Why doesn't America build walkable cities instead of depressing cities? Because money. Money, money, money. Holy moly, I'm getting a bunch of videos sent to me. Holy moly, that was a good one. I'll let you off lightly today. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. Medicare for all? Yeah, like I said, it's like any one of my friends that comes to me and like, I want guns, you libs want to take guns. I'm like, I don't want to take guns. I was like, I just want people to not be crazy who own guns. Like, freedom in America is not free if you go to the doctor and you come out and you can't do anything ever again because you're so in debt. Like, I went to the hospital for 4 days. 4 days. My bill was $151,000. $151,000 Thank God I only had to pay $150, which blew my mind also. Unc, I own guns because I hunt. Yeah, I mean, I 3D print guns because I actually don't 3D print guns, but I 3D print gun frames because I like guns. I think this is cool. Like, who would not want this, like, bubblegum cotton candy looking Glock? Like, would it not be sick? Yeah, it'd be sick. When you no longer allowed to have an opinion, you're in a cult. Yeah, and I think that's the same thing that the people who are like, hey, you need to just like move out of the country. What, do you hunt with an automatic rifle? No. I own a 30-06 that my mom gave, not a 30-06, a 308, no shit, it was a 30-30, a Marlin 30-30 that my mom had given to her by my dad's friend in the Marine Corps that's now in a wheelchair that won it in a poker game. And I've shot both of my deer with that gun, and it's just special to me because my mom gave it to me. Are the 3D printed design things strong? What cult am I in? I would probably say it would be like the Moonies, or probably Nexium, maybe Nexium. That one's probably more up my line than a lot of them. I don't know though. I mean, I've never actually built one out. They're all like, they're supposed to be 100% like solid, like infill, so they're supposed to be solid, but I mean, I've never put one together. I just think they're cool to have. Someday I'll put one together, but I just haven't had the time. But now I'm about to have lots of time. Yeah, dude, you're fine. I was asking the dude who owns the guns. Oh, yeah. I mean, I own guns for hunting as well, but I mean, like, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yourself, I mean, yeah, cult yourself. I do want myself to be a cult. Like, yeah, look, let's see. I'm on after show. Hi, my brain is blah. No, you're good. My brain is also blah. I've been on here for nearly 2 hours. No, an hour and 145 minutes. What is that? 2.5 hours almost. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, there's white-tailed deer out here, but nothing like too crazy like that. Let me see here. I see what Tommy said. Tommy boy. Let me see here. I got to move some of this stuff out of this now that I've got this set up. Let's see here. Once in a while, bro, ain't you tired? Bro, you think I would be tired, but I'm running on some weird energy the last little while. Yeah, I know. Me too. Like, I'm actually, like, not baffled, I guess. Like, I'm a little taken aback, honestly. Your stream is like a podcast. Yeah, that's kind of like, I just wanted to hang out. Like, that's what I want. I just want to hang out with people. Like, that's like, this is the best part of this. And I want to learn cool shit. And I want people to, like, learn some cool shit. You know? Like, that's what this is all about. I think that we could all gain something from each other. And, like, that's the part of, like, wanting community. Beard meets food. Yes, it is. Beard food meets. You made a podcast? Yeah, I would like to. Like, I could turn this into it while your stream fantabulous. Yeah, that's what I'm like going for. I just want to stop. Like, it's even like, I want people to roast me. I want to be able to make jokes. I want people to have fun, but I don't want any like hate, discontent. So like I said, you guys have all been great. Like, I've got 27 likes on this. That's pretty impressive for myself. Like, what is your favorite food challenge? I don't know. We'll have to do a food challenge. I would absolutely love a food challenge. That would be fun. I have a friend who's going to come over and make prison taffy out of like Starbucks mixes and like creamer somehow. I don't know how, but he's like gonna make some prison stuff. And then I have a friend who's into like ghost hunting stuff. He said he wanted to talk about some shit. And it's like, I'd like to have people like join somehow and like debate or like to talk about stuff. You look like a caveman, the cool type. Hey, I appreciate that. Like a dude who lived in the future who got like put into a cave. You look homeless? I do look homeless a little bit. But you know, this homeless dude be like slaying it sometimes. Like, dude, you don't see homeless people that are inherently ugly. Am I right? What do you do for a living? Well, for the next 10 days, I'm a UPS driver. And after that, I am a professional YouTube streamer. Just kidding. Prison stuff. Was he in prison? He did go to jail. Well, he did go to prison. I'm not sure. He went to one of them. He went to one of them for a couple years. But he was in there with like a couple people that I went to school with, which is kind of wild. Another kid that we went to school with stabbed someone 7 times. And I'm like, oh my God, Asmongold if he was Viking. Asmongold. It's Asmongold. I'm not shining. Unc, do women love a man with long hair? I don't know. I'm not a woman, but I mean, there are probably some people that say, yeah. I mean, I've never had like a woman tell me that they didn't like long hair, I guess. I was called girly for having long hair. That's just someone who called you girly was just intimidated by your manliness. Right? They're just mad that someone who looked like a girl could probably like steal their girl. You know, like all these dudes that tell me they want me to shave my beard and cut my hair. It's probably because their girlfriend wants them to have a beard and long hair. Like that's just probably the truth of it. I don't know. Long hair for the Jesus, you know, like some people love Jesus. Like sometimes you got to go for that. Your channel's growing fast. Dude, I know. I'm actually like, I've gotten probably 200 subscribers in the last month, which like pretty good. And like, I'm only about to get more time to be online. Thanks, because I have long hair. Yeah, heck yeah, brother. He is better off than the people in Kensington. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm better off than a lot of people, dude. SP 500 hit all-time highs today. The Dow's over 50,000, baby. 50,000. Me and Trey were going to walk around holding dowels and going the dowel, and he was going to have something that said over 50,000, and we were just going to walk around like that. Yo, Easy Lanes, what's up? It's called feminine and masculine energy. What do you mean? Me or like, because I mean, I'm fine with having both of those energies. I think that's good. I've always, all of my life, most of my friends have been women. Like I have guys that are friends, but they're also a little bit like a feminine kind of thing. So it's like I think that most of the people I have always like been closer to have always been women, and that's probably also been a benefit for me because like all the pretty girls are always like, "Hey, you want to come over and I'll tell you stories?" And I'm like, "Deal." The haircut in P was my after. Okay, yeah. I mean, you got good hair in that picture, honestly. So it's like, heck yeah, Aaron Yeager type of thing. Heck yeah, women are the new men. I mean, dude, men are the new women. I'm for it. I'm for whatever people want to be. I don't care what's in anyone's pants as long as it's like I have some, like, you know what I mean? That's other people's pants. If many of your friends ended up in prison, that means society insulated have failed them. Yeah, where I live, the average annual income is like $12,000 to $20,000. The county that I'm in this state is like one of the poorest counties in the state. When I was in high school, we had the highest teen suicide rate per capita. We also had the highest teen pregnancy rate per capita. So obviously there's not a lot of us, but like per thing, Maine do better. Yeah, dude, Maine, well, I think it is just there's no economy here. Like the mill, if you don't work at the mill, like you're kind of struggling because that's like the only place that people who don't leave the town get to work. And a lot of people don't want to leave the town. Like mill towns in Maine are like a phenomenon where it's like you're either like drunk and sick or you worked at the mill and you're drunk and sick. Like, and that's the problem. That's why like I had to leave for a little bit, but I came back and like it's a beautiful place. But no one was just willing to like, I was thinking about joining the church and buying some lily pads internationally. I mean, go for it. I mean, needs to be churches everywhere. Joining the church. I hope you don't use drugs that will ruin your life. The world is beautiful and vast. We just need to explore it. Yeah, you're right. The world is beautiful and vast. But I mean, like, what part of like using substances do you think destroys like my life or anybody else's life? I mean, there are people that are inherently going to like decide to let that be a reason why they use to let their life get ruined. But I'm also a big believer in like, you can treat, not, I wouldn't say with drugs, I guess. Well, probably, yeah, with drugs. There are things that people can do to like, and yeah, I remember It's Your Boy. What's about It's Your Boy? Where is he at? I'm a bit of a narcissist. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I would say that being a bit of a narcissist, I guess it depends on like what you do with it. Because being a narcissist, like, what do you mean? Like, you think you're better than everybody else, or you like want the best for yourself? Because I guess those are like, I need a little more information on that. Yes, if you grow up in a poor or minority area, then you have a high chance of failure. Yes, exactly, but they're set up that way. You know what I mean? It's set up to keep things like that. That's why you'll always notice there's like communities of color are always near like electrical plants or like fucking just awful things because they would rather put people that aren't them, like the people in charge, like what is it, not in my backyard, NIMBY. Like, yeah, they'll want a power plant, but they don't want the power plant in their backyard. You have to watch that Walter Masterson episode to get to the Lily Pulitzer joke. It's truly hilarious. Jen and Pumps use that reference. Walter Masterson episode to get to. Yeah, I don't know if I saw that one. That's not Walter Matheson. Oh, I just literally thought my laptop was right here, but it's definitely not. In Maine, is there no, Maine is actually the whitest state in the country. Maine is like 95% white, if not higher than that. Like there's no like, Bro, why did the British film industry didn't have much popular like the U.S. Hollywood? Because of like propaganda? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, Luigi. Look at this picture of Luigi, guys. Wait a minute, I gotta take my phone off this for a second. The one where she is the night uncovered. Oh, yes. I didn't get that far into that. Yeah. It's still open on my thing, actually. I thought it was. No, because I went live after that, like shortly after you sent that to me, because you said you were going to be on for a bit. There's got to be some coloreds in Bangor. No, not really. Some. There's a large Somali community. Oh yeah, look at Luigi. Like, what is this little sucker doing right now? Look how he's sitting. What a weird cat. That cat is so fucking weird, dude. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I actually just want to go in the house and squeeze him. I'm a young buck. Give me some advice on how to live life. I don't know, man. I feel like I wouldn't tell anybody to live life like I lived life. But I will tell you, like, you don't always have to be proud of everything you do, but like you learned it for a reason. I'm just gonna steal a bunch of Hunter Thompson quotes and recite them back to you. I hope you know. You're a young buck. I would just say like don't take your like young years for granted. You know what I mean? Like make sure you like do some things when you can. Like do what you can for who you can when you can. I hopefully will get an opportunity to travel in the near future of my life, and like I didn't get to when I was younger, and like maybe it would have been better then, maybe it wouldn't have been. Just live your life one day at a time. You can't do more than one thing. Like you can. How do you eat an elephant, right? I just want to know what you were thinking. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Like you can't do it any quicker. You can't do it any slower. Like you got to go one bite at a time. I guess you could do half a bite at a time. 1 minute, I got to send a message. You are currently offline, so it tells me. Oh, okay. Are you a tiny hat? A fez? Am I a fez? Is that what you're saying? Oh, a tiny hat. Oh no, I'm not a Ben Shapiro. No, I'm not a Ben Shapiro. Damn, those cats look like. Yeah, dude. He is a little king. He's the king of the castle. King of the castle. Is Frankie Boyo live these days? I don't know, dude. Yeah, we're flying right through it. We're gonna hit 420 before 420. That's my goal, right? And that means, yeah, Bubby. If you tag somebody in the chat like that, does that work? Damn, dude, you just say something we love and you love and we listen to you. Yeah, that's all I want. Like, I just want people to like, are you from Maine? Yes, I am from Maine. The Maine man. Why, did you see it on my shirt where it said Down East Maine? Oh, yeah. Are you pro-Israel? No, I'm not pro-Israel. I'm not. I think that Gaza is the largest recorded genocide in the world's history. I think that Benjamin Netanyahu was a war criminal. Yeah, there we go. I support Palestine. I also support Lebanon. I support everybody's right to exist. Everybody has a right to exist, not just Israel. I was probably our only option. I want red meat and cooked veggies. Hell yeah, I want a big old steak. You're a great man, earned a sub. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Imagine if you asked somebody that and they're just like, yes, I do support Israel and I think we should bomb more of Gaza. Could you imagine like what someone's like how could that happen? That would be a strange live stream to come across. I'm sure there is one. Like I'm sure there are. Like I have not spent very much time like scouring the internets of these. Like, cool dude, unlike Frankie's chat. Is Frankie? Who's Frankie? Who's this Frankie guy? Is this like something I should know about? Is there like a dude out here that's like actually saying some wacky shit? Asmongold? Dude, can you say yeah Coco combo yeah? It's nostalgic for us, and you know I will never mock you. It's like to show my friends your stream. Yeah Coco combo yeah like that. What do you mean? Fight Night Frankie, people in his chat are just neo-Nazis? Yikes. Yeah, Coco, I can't. I don't know if I can do that, brother. I'm like, Funny thing is, Trump has Somalia as a bad country, but he airstriked it last year and even killed. Yeah, it's because like I don't think Trump knows where countries are. Do you remember when Trump called Nepal nipple and he called Bhutan button? Like, I don't know if he knows about countries. A lot of people do, unfortunately. People are like you are rare. Most of the people either say neutral or dude, that's the thing. Like, I'm not, yeah, I do get that. Like, I don't get it. I get it. I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, there are a lot of fence sitters that are, like, more concerned. It's like, I never had a platform. So it's like if I have the opportunity to say something, like I believe that like bad ideas need to be exposed into the light. And if someone's going to come in here and try to tell me that they're pro-Israel, like I'm not just going to not sit there and like, you know what I mean? Like that's some bad ideas. Like people need, dude, that is an AA song from the 90s. Listen to it with your girl when you're alone. You'll enjoy it. AA, like Alcoholics Anonymous. But with a bunch of salty soy sauce so we can actually eat it. Yes. Kind of want Chinese food. Oh my gosh. Do you like your messy hair? I do like my messy hair. I'm actually putting locks in my hair right now. That's kind of like the main goal of it. But yeah, I just been kind of going for it. When I started at UPS 10 years ago or 11 and a half years ago, I keep saying 10. I had dreads and a beard, and I had to cut it. Actually, the first time my dreads, I should have said dreads, locks. The first time my son laughed, he actually put his hands up in my locks and he got them caught. And he was like trying to tug his hand out, and that's when he started laughing for the first time. So that's like just like a good memory for me. So I'm just kind of just like go back to a spot. I'm getting back into the current political climate. I've been preoccupied now, though. I'm getting worried if I can even make it. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to start writing letters. Yeah, for a few days there, I was trying to like stay a little bit out of the as much rambling and ranting for a bit. So, but don't do locks now. You're kind of balding. It won't look good. I mean, I've had this hairline. I've had this hairline for years, years upon years. So it's like I don't think it's getting any shorter or higher. I mean, it's still a forehead though, bro. Like I still have a forehead, so I'm not even like that concerned about it. Handy, have you ever heard the current Nepal's prime minister is a rapper? I haven't, but I did know Nepal got taken, not like their government got overthrown by a bunch of Gen Z, and then they're doing their elections via Discord. Yes, yeah, no doubt. There will be a way to get you back somehow. But to drop that whole 100 grand on a private flight with Andrew Tate. My hairline is dope too, dude. I wish I had a better hairline, but I don't. You know what I mean? But like, I got other gifts. You know what I mean? I don't always need a good hairline to get what you need in life, but it might be easy to stand alone in the aggressor. It takes balls to stand against it. Yeah, exactly. Like if you stand there while something bad is happening, that's just silences compliance. Like you're just going along with the cookie. Like if you watch somebody getting kicked, if you watch somebody stomping on a kitten in stilettos and you stand idly by, you either paid for that content, premium, or you're an awful person. I'll stay, thank you. I was just trolling. Yeah, I think he's probably art. No. Oh my God, yeah, that'd be awful. Are you Christian? I'm agnostic. I don't have like a specific like religious. I would say that like DMT is more the reason why I like have a spiritual belief, not so much like regular religion, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Dude, I've been watching you for 2 weeks and you're clever and normal. We are listening to you as a biologist and physicist, and we are drunk. We want to chat from Turkey, you know. Yeah, man, like, and that's the thing is like I just want to learn like everyone's perspective. I have no idea what's going on in like a lot of the other parts of the world. The American propaganda machine is crazy, right? Like American exceptionalism is beyond belief. Like the more I learn about the world, the more I realize that we've just been told all of these things that probably aren't true about a lot of places that we've probably all been like, oh, I don't know if I want to go there, but they're probably all great, beautiful people with great, beautiful places, and everything is so much nicer than the governments want you to like. I think that might actually. I think that does. I think that's actually like. Isn't there a lady in the Bible or someone? Didn't Jesus? having a, didn't Jesus have a baby with somebody? Is there not a baby of Jesus out there somewhere? Who's Mary Magdalene? Is that someone I'm thinking of? I don't know enough about. I went to church for such a long time, but I just don't know if I ever paid any attention to any of this. My dad's Pakistani and my mom's German, so yeah, kinda. That's interesting. Is there a lot of like crossover between like German and Pakistani families, or is that like kind of like a one-off there? Because I feel like I said, I don't know what any of my like family's backgrounds and stuff are. I think I gotta go order Chinese food though. Let me see here. What time are they open until? We might have to go for a trip to Calais to go get Chinese food, guys. So I'll definitely take you in the car with me if I go. We are in the office of one of the most universities, in one of the best universities. We are best friends. We are so happy to see you. If you were here, you'd probably be a friend. I'm sure I probably would be your friend. There's lots of places in the world I want to see. Yeah, and Jesus had a male lover. Yeah, I'm sure he probably did. I'm sure everyone in the Roman Empire used to do that. We in Europe do not hate Muslims. We are peace loving. Yeah, I think that like Europe is probably the propaganda over here makes us think that you guys have caravans and all these other things that we have, or we have, I say like they're a real thing, but that we get told we have, right? Like these people marching 300 miles to seek asylum are the ones that are going to kill us. It's like, no, bro. I'm more worried about the Israelis sitting in the fucking Pentagon right now in their IDF office. That's what I'm more concerned about. My head hurts a lot. My head hurts a lot too, friend. I will tell you that. Let me see. King China, Calais mean. They are open until 9 p.m. All right. Do we order Chinese or not? Euro do have far right politicians. I'm sure, but everywhere does. I think that also what we view our far right and what other countries view far right are probably pretty different. Even though Europe has a vast history, I think everyone has a vast history with everything. Look at the fucking Crusades, brother. I don't know, man. Nothing's ever been good. I feel like religion has really just always kind of been a problem for a lot of people. What do I do for a living? Well, currently, I'm a UPS driver. I've been a UPS driver for 10 years. I'm top rate. I have my own run. But after 11 and a half years, I'm over it, and I'm about to take a buyout. So in 10 days, I will not be a UPS driver anymore. The 26th of April, I can never go back to UPS ever again. UPS is the United Parcel Service. These people wear these brown coats. They bring boxes. You know what I mean? I would walk up to you and be like, hey, can you sign for this package? And then I'd give you this box. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Crusade was just stupid. It makes no... Dude, there are tons of people that I see. There's a... Wait a minute. I don't know how far back in my camera roll it is, actually. 1 minute. I'm going to be a second here, guys. I got to find this. There's a door that I took a picture of that I need to share with you guys. Nope, Luigi. More Luigi. Where the hell? I swear to God I have it on here somewhere. Well, you know what? I'll find it someday. Or maybe I won't. No, I guess I won't. Sorry, got your guys' hopes up for nothing. That's a rough time. That's a rough time. But yeah, there's this guy that hey, word up on the box. Yo, yo, yo. It's probably your laptop. Ow, mother sucker. That hurt. You want or not? I wanted to go to Calais to see what they have for t-shirts. I got to buy some shirts at Walmart so I can put more stuff on it. I got to get some more cotton shirts. Cotton shirts! Let's see here. I'm going to go in and just ask Kelly if she wants me to get Chinese or not. So then I'm going to have to order that. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Let's see here. I'm going to go order Chinese food. Holy moly, we are 168 minutes. My brain kind of hurts. I want what you get. Oh, okay, so you just want me to order that. Okay, Chinese food is great. Yeah, Chinese food is great. Calm bed, cotton shirts are so soft. Calm bed. Okay, I'll look for that. Is that like combed? Oh, combed. Calmed. I'll have to look what they have for, I'll have to look what they have at Walmart. We'll have to go on an adventure. Take us with you. I am going to take you with you. I will say there might be a few moments on the way to where we go that you'll lose service, but I will like go live when I get the service to like stay on. I'm not going to shut it off right now, but I am going to have to call and order this food somehow, which will be interesting. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I'll have to go steal Kelly's phone real quick. All right, let me see here. Give me just 1 second. I wonder... All right, I gotta actually look at the menu real quick anyway and write down what I want. I need a piece of paper, I need a piece of paper, I need a piece of paper. I have a notebook here that I was writing down eggs in, drawing eggs, and I don't know where I put it. What is this? Oh, that'll do fine. This will be fine. All right, all right. Would you like to ask us a question about our culture? I would. Can you give me a few minutes to think about it? Because I just don't really like even know what to ask. You know, there's so many different like things. Like what's something that you think? We are here for your ultimate peace. Hey, I appreciate it. We're here for ultimate peace. That's what I want. You know what I mean? I definitely want there to just be peace. I just want people to treat others as they'd like to be treated, like the golden rule. Like not because of what a book tells them or this and that, but just like, you know, just because they want to be nice. You can think for days. I mean, yeah, I probably will think here. Once I get this whole Chinese food ordered, that'll be cool. I'm sorry, I'm right out into space, but I got to do this so then I can drive to Calais before it gets super dark out, and then like probably go to Tommy's really quick to see what he was saying because I want to check those stamps out that he got. I'm going to prepare for bed, but I'll pop in once in a while. You're running in the background. Okay, sounds good. I'll be right here probably like trying to order this still. Oh, Trey just sent me a video. Holy moly, I'm getting all kinds of notifications and stuff right now, friends. I appreciate you guys all for stopping by too. Like I said, thank you guys. You guys have been rock'em sock'em brobots. It just surprises me that in the age of 2026, like people still have these like sketchy menu websites for their restaurant and they just don't have it like vibe coded onto there. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Put up a poll on what to order. We will pick for you. I am like super picky when it comes to stuff like this, but I mean, I'll show you what we'll get and then we can order like an appetizer. You guys can pick one. Because I've gotten the same thing since I was like little usually. I kind of want beef and broccoli though. What do you guys get? What do you guys normally get at Chinese food? And then we'll go from there. I'll see what a poll is worth. Because maybe if you guys pick the same thing I like, then I'll just go with it. Because you guys could really set me up for failure here. I'm not saying that you would, but I'm saying that you could. Let me see here. My friend Brown and I am also streaming. I want you to know I will never try to bully. I don't think you would ever try to bully me. I don't think you would ever try to bully me, but I will let you know that the last guy that bullied me didn't end well for him 40 years later. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say something about my dad being a bully to me, but he really wasn't. He was just just a silly guy. Beef with broccoli sounds pretty good. Oh my gosh. Where are the combo meals at, brother? This is a weird menu layout. Dumplings and beef noodles? Oh, that does sound good, actually. I kind of want dumplings. See, I'm going to have to order a bunch of food now. Chicken noodle soup. I love how they always have, like, some, like, strange, like, they got a glizzy on here. Not that, like, no one wants to eat a red hot dog at a Chinese restaurant in the state of Maine. I'm just going to throw that out there, guys. The Chinese restaurant at the town, like, where I used to live in Presque Isle, they kept getting in trouble because they found like bear livers in the coolers like 3 or 4 times. Which, like, I mean, I guess bear liver is like a delicacy there, but you're not allowed to have it for some reason. I don't really know, but everyone was all sketched out about it. I'm like, brother, it's not like they're going to sell you the bear meat. Like, they had it for themselves. Like, get over it. I really don't know where the combo meals are here. Oh, right there. This doesn't seem like the right menu. Oh. No, this definitely does not seem like the right menu. Bear liver, yeah. I don't know why that it's like a delicacy, but I think that they were like sending it back home. I don't know. There's a lot of bears around here, so it's not really like a big deal. My friend and I are an old hippie and still believe in the words of good people. Yeah, I feel like there probably is a lot of like hippie. I always get a mix of orange chicken, beef and broccoli, kung pao chicken, wonton soup. Yeah, wonton soup is like my favorite thing. Pot stickers also great. Egg rolls. Yeah, I've never had like orange chicken, I don't think. Beef and broccoli seems wicked fucking good right now though. I just don't like I was supposed to order a combo meal and I just don't see where the menu is here. Facebook. I see a menu, but not the like one with the like the number plates and stuff on it. I don't know. You think I'd remember by now? My friend like that lived here in that side room over there. Like he spent some time teaching in China, and like he would always go in and he would always speak Chinese to them. So they would always give him a bunch of extra food. So anytime he was ordering food, we would just make him like anytime we were gonna get food, we would just make him be the one that would order it, so we'd all get extra. Cletus Spiritual Awakening Jones. Cletus Spiritual. That's actually pretty good too. What's even funnier is Kelly's last name is Jones, so that's good. Her first ex-husband's name is Andrew though, so that's why I go by Andy most of the time. I feel as though some of the events of the Holocaust and anti-Semitic rhetoric are being used to pressure us in our country, providing financial support for Israel. We need to end this. Yes, you're right. Are you renting? Am I renting what? Bear liver you can kill due to vitamin inconsistent vitamin. Look, yeah, probably can kill you. So can't that fish that they slice up, that if you slice it wrong, like you die. You know what I mean? Yeah, their actual menu when you go to their website, I need an application. Do you? I mean, I have one on my website. You just got to find the website. Oh yeah, I mean it's right there. I mean I've already shown it off. Like I think that the rates are pretty good. I mean I wasn't charging him anything. He didn't even have to pay for like propane. He actually would stay out here in the cold. Like it got so cold one night that his phone stopped charging. Let me see here. I think I needed. We had some polar treat for Chinese. Dude, yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up right now is the King China stuff. But it's like I just clicked on their web menu on their website, and it's like just took me to some weird blank page. I think it's a D10 though. I think that's what it is. Just subscribe to your channel from another account. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Will you accept trade? I will accept any trade. I accept barter, trade, barter, friendship, kindness, worship, followers for my cult, not worshipers. That would have sounded heinous. Okay, I do get a call the Chinese restaurant though. So let's go see if I can steal Kelly's cell phone so I can stay on live. Because I mean, like, who doesn't want to hear me order Chinese food? I think it's the D10 that I need to order though. D10 or C10? I should just get a menu when I'm there, guys, so don't let me forget that. Dude, the polar treat is wicked good, though. I could definitely go for some polar treat. Yeah. Charles Mini Manson Brown. Combo plate, Chinese food. King China. Combo plate, King China. Why can I not find this fucking menu, brother? What on God's green flat earth is going on right now? Yeah, this. I'm just going to go in the house and call the number. Wish for the best. All right, I might lose service here for just a second, so be careful, guys. Gotta go to General Tso's chicken, extra spicy. I'm thinking like some beef and broccoli, maybe some like teriyaki beef sticks. I just want a lot of beefy stuff. Give me some beef. Where's the beef? I just drew all over myself. It's nice out. It's like very calm. Maybe it's because the inside the building has just been so cattywampus with me yelling. Luigi, what are you doing on the counter, brother? You're on the washing machine, dishwasher. All right, I gotta go find the menu. You want a combo plate, you said? Okay, cool. And duck sauce. Duck sauce for days. Duck sauce. Oh, can I use your phone? That's what I was gonna ask. All right, I'll bring it right back. Cool. King China.